Come on, take, do the take, everybody take. You got to speak to me, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up. I'm in the club, nigga, talk with the long barrel. When the music stops having singing, not Christmas carols. People hate me, man, I really do know why. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my indicate family and I don't get people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them tennis, the many shoes. For party nigga, I was too thugged out for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now in they mama's living room in a nice urn. Fuck you, your whole crew, bitch.
Really rock.
Throw your brains out in your lap, now hold that phone.
You changed the song, huh? It's too thuggish.
Yeah, they used to be thugs sometimes.
The other one was relaxed. This
Hey,
is a
B,
real thuggish song.
you feeling that?
I like it.
A little bit. It'll grow on you. It'll grow on you.
That's
That's because you got that Snoop beat. That's what it was. But see, YouTube will flag it if I play it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
And I'm trying to get it right for my man
God.
So anytime I don't believe me, that is no problem. Niggas will torture your ass, you wish they fucking body. Menace to society, that's my favorite one. Desert Eagle 50 caliber,
That's my favorite gun.
my next winner, yes, I'm done for the fucking
Don't.
You the homie kid, cause you always running
Home.
MBK got a boy, your house, we'll clap it up. Around my mouth like a big booty bitch.
I'm gonna clap it up.
What is
Try to get some pickups just like they did in Jasper.
That's my little brother.
You fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper.
That was him on the other one, too.
People trying to coffin on you. So many hoes ain't taking them like golf phone. Motherfuckers stop pretending I'm a new ever. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, I hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. See my legacy never in the bitches don't get it. This is the beginning of a new ever. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever.
So
You
you
can love me, I hate
started
me, nigga, but I'm still with it.
catching the little
See my
vibe.
legacy never in the bitches don't get it. Fuck that shit,
I'm tired of being nice.
White shit in your head, it's my
You ready that mic? I don't know what's going on with you now. Getting nervous or something?
I lived in the trailer,
Not no projects.
they still got it, but you couldn't run on my set. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell out my snitches, head to fucking mouth. Niggas tell me, goddamn, they drop a fucking dime. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch, young bitch, strap, but they don't fucking understand to get the bitch, get that head, that gun clap. Niggas stop beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches don't get it. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will
nervous.
get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so
I was
clever.
trying to see
You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches don't get it.
Is the show on? Not yet, right? Oh, I didn't know.
Shoot. Hey, welcome to another great edition of Fivecast. I know I've been out here on the road. I've been out here on the road and everything, doing my thing, and so just been a little slow getting back into the system of everything. But hey, I wasn't gonna do a show this week, but but I'm getting into this whole. I think I was gonna do it for the rest of this month and next month. Is really concentrating on home ownership, buying homes, and of course physical fitness. And so when I was away, I was in DC and Atlanta, I was thinking about my guest right here, Rocky, because she came in with my girl Bree. It came
Shout
on
out to
through
Bree.
here. Goddamn, shout out to that Bree. You know what I'm saying? We ain't shout out too much because then
Shout out to
we're gonna give it to her. I'm gonna
Shout
shout
out
out.
to
She in here too, causing trouble, but she in here. But it's all good. But
Bree ain't got no mic, y'all, but Bree here.
so I was thinking about it. I said, you know what? When I get back, I need to go ahead and start this thing. But I didn't want to really talk about home buying until I really talked about credit and business credit. Now, what called me about my guest is when she was on the show, I always allow my guest to bring a +1 with them. And so what it does, it kind of gives me an opportunity to kind of talk to that other guest and just kind of see what they're about and what they're doing. But it also allows me to really kind of go back and dig in and really just kind of check them out and see what they really do. And so the conversation really caught me. And I liked the way that she not only talked about credit, but she talked about really the education of credit. And I think so many times, and if everybody knows thousands of people who, hey, hey, I'll fix your credit. You want to go get a car, you want to go get something like get credit cards, hey, we get this taken off and give me this and I'll get the, and people do it. They do it all the time because people want to get different things. So they do it. Shout out to my boy Blake. Blake in the building. Tony M in the building, of course, as always.
Hey, Blake.
You know what I'm saying? And Big, you gotta say Tony M too now.
Shout out to Tony M.
Tony M, come on now.
Shout out to
Tony a regular. He
Yeah,
makes
he
sure it
is.
happen. That's what he does now.
Tony DM does last time.
No, shout out. He always make the DM happen. That's what I'm
Right.
talking
Shout
about.
out to
He is always sliding in professionally though.
Yeah, he
There's
did.
always professional DM.
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't nothing like that.
So getting back to the things I was thinking about when I was away, I said, hey, you know what? I think I need to get her on the show. Not in the typical format of the experience, because she went through the experience with Bree when she was on the show. I said, but I really want to get her to talk about what really caught my ear and what she was talking about. And I said, man, this is great. I said, so I like this. So let me get on here. So I hit her up. I said, hey, what do you think about coming on the show? And she's like, hey, sure, I'll do it. I said, and I kind of explained to her what I was looking at doing, and how I wanted to kind of, bring life to the education of credit, understanding the laws of credit and the laws of reporting and stuff like that. And I explained to her, I said, there's only one other person. I was telling her when she was here, there's only one other person that I know that really talks credit from this standpoint, and it's from the education standpoint. And they really just kind of got into it maybe not even a year ago, but because of the type of person they are, they really want to get behind the scenes, get in the books, and so people can understand, just the law of credit. And so without further ado, I'm not going to big up too much, because she's going to big herself up, just because you're going to see what she brings to the table. And we're going to talk about her company as well and what she does with it. But my little niece on the books,
Hey,
Rocky's in the building. What's going on, Rock?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm trying to do a little something out here on these streets.
Hey,
Somebody
I'm
volume up over
mad
there.
at you.
I'm trying to do a little something. And so I first off like to say welcome back.
Of course.
I explained to you what I was looking for on this coming back of this show right here.
Right.
I don't ask too many questions, but I think what we're going to talk about is really going to kind of lead into some things that people need to know. Right. So if you can give everybody a little brief summary of who Rocky is, and then we'll go ahead and start from there.
Okay.
You know me, I might do a shout out every once in a while. Let me do these shout outs real quick. We got Erica Chatham in the building. Erica, what's going on?
That's my Amy.
Okay, we got Annie's in the building. I love Annie's.
That's my
I love them
Aunties
right there.
That's B Mama. So that's
B, that's your mom. Shout out to B Mama. Your baby in here, he doing his thing. He over here serious. He making gear. We're gonna talk to him too, Mama. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk to Mama E. It's Mama E, right? She said, look at my beautiful niece. Shout out to you. That's how you supposed to do it. Look at my beautiful niece. That's what she said now. Yes. Then we got Barbara Hill in the building.
That's my cousin. Shout out to Barbara.
Cousin Barbara. We're going to give her one. You know what I'm saying? We know who Chastity is. Chastity. Declare Marketing. You better check out Chastity every time you want to think about something, doing something. Congratulations, girl. You know what I'm saying? You still be working out. She be pregnant and be working out, doing her thing.
Declare Marketing in the building.
Ooh, she be doing her stuff. Go ahead. Shout out to old Chastity. You know what I'm saying? Then we got old Rod Wood in the building. My man, Kraft in the building. All right. I mean, I just want to make sure I hit my people when they come in now, because everybody is part of the love up in here. We want to bring everybody in and make sure they're right. So when they come in the building, I gotta let them know they came in. Okay, summary of who you are. I'm
Raquel Chapman. That is.
Okay, Raquel Chapman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And I am the owner of Financial Freedom Solutions. Oh, you know what? Let me add the rest of that on there, because it's another financial freedom. I'm the owner of Financial Freedom Solutions Services. I apologize. Let me make sure I add my whole business name on there, because we don't want no confusion. But so pretty much what I do is I focus on helping people build generational wealth. I don't really like to say that I just focus mainly on credit, because sometimes my clients need a little bit more than that. Sometimes we have to dive in and we have to look at a little bit more than that. So I like to say that I focus on helping my clients look at credit in a different way to help them build wealth for not only themselves, but for their family as well.
Okay, so when you say look at it in a different way, what does that mean? And what does that look like, looking at credit in a different way?
I don't think that we have a lot of education as far as credit. Well, we're not born with it as far as, I'm sorry. We don't have a lot of education as far as credit, as far as people in our family teaching us and us having that already for us to be able to teach our kids and teach our family and show other people. So pretty much what I do in my
hold on. Royce didn't jump in here. You got Royce Hogan.
Sarah Royce, I said.
Royce said you glowing.
Hey Royce.
The light. I told her the light was hitting up in here. You know what I'm saying? The light hit her right.
Hey Royce.
Shout out to the damn light. That's that G5 light. That light brings you in. I'm trying to tell you. If you got that cocoa butter on you, B. If you got the cocoa butter on you hitting just right, I'm trying to tell you the lights will hit you in the right areas. And you know what I'm saying? You be like B standing by the pool with that Drew Hill tattoo on the back.
Yeah.
Drew Hill.
I don't know why my butt's so nerved up, but
I'm trying to calm you down. That's what I'm doing, is to calm you down a little bit.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so nerved up today.
Okay.
It's not. I don't know if it's my cord or what. Is it the way I'm moving?
Double check.
Okay.
You know what? Back up a little. Be all up on you. All right, try it.
Okay. All right. I got you.
She's just so nervous. Shout out to being nervous. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little nervous out here.
Y'all know how I am. The people that's on here know me already. They know how I am.
Okay, all right. So go ahead with that.
But yeah, pretty much what I do, I focus on building generational wealth for my clients. So I pretty much go through the ins and outs with them. We go over credit reports. I kind of teach them a little bit about.
She worried about looking at herself on the TV. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is, because you keep staring at TV.
So what am I supposed to look at?
What do you mean?
Oh,
because I'm looking at you.
Okay, I got
you know what I'm saying? They gonna see
you.
all that right there. You staring at the TV.
I don't know. I didn't know what I was supposed to be looking at.
Okay, so shout out to you didn't watch Bree when she was on the show.
I
did. She sat right there in that seat.
Like Bree was looking at the TV too.
She sat right there in that seat.
Okay.
That's with her phone. That's what she was doing the whole time. But it's all good.
But yeah.
There you go. See, now we having this conversation.
Okay. So let me posture myself
this
way to talk.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry. But yeah, so pretty much that's what I focus on. I focus on trying to help people understand credit and understand how to use credit and understand how to utilize credit in the right way. Right. So that way you won't continue to be in this cycle of not understanding and not being able to show other people.
You said not understanding.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
That's 100% of the thing.
The main thing.
100% of the thing. And I'm telling you, still to this day, there are grown people. I mean, grown,
right?
Who can't? They can tell you the basics. Most people can tell you the basics of something, right?
Right.
The basics is okay. My credit ain't good. That's the basics they can tell you.
Right.
They don't know why. They won't go look at the credit report. They won't. They're like it's kryptonite.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm scared to look at it.
Right.
I don't want to look at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got an app, Credit Karma. I can get that, and I can keep a tab on it. You know.
Right.
So, but now let's talk about this. What really kind of got me. The assessment this assessment thing you got.
Yes.
So what is the assessment? And because one, it's totally free from what you do. And I think what you do with that assessment is basically what people pay for. Can you talk to us about that?
Absolutely. So the free credit assessment is pretty much what I do with my clients is I assess their credit reports first. So before I even call them, I pretty much get their logins to whatever credit monitoring service that they're using.
Okay.
And I'll tell them, hey, give me a minute. I'm gonna look over your credit and then I'll give you a call.
Okay.
So I give them an opportunity to pull it up as well. Mm-hmm. So that way I'm pulling it up, they're pulling it up, and we go over together over the phone. So I go through their credit reports and I ask them, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Do you know anything about this? I try to see what they know first before I overload somebody, because I don't want to just start talking to you about something that you don't even know anything about.
Right.
So I go through their credit reports with them, and majority of the time, it's not really that they have bad credit. It's that they don't have any credit at all.
Okay, so now when you say don't have any credit at all, because some people say, hey, don't get no credit card.
Right.
Don't get this right here. And people say, okay, I won't do it. I'll stay away from those things.
Right.
But you're saying that
is the lack of knowledge.
That's a lack of knowledge. Okay, talk to us about that. What we need to know.
I think that, I know that 30% of your credit score is based off of your card utilization. So if you're not using any credit cards, you're missing out on 30% of your credit score.
Okay, so hold up now. Hold on. Let's back this boat up now. You telling me that when it comes to credit, you saying it's broken down percentage wise of what we should have, what we shouldn't have, and what we should.
Absolutely.
So right now you said 30%. 30%. So you saying 30% should be what type of credit?
30% of your credit score is your card utilization.
It's so that means that if I don't have any cards, I'm missing out.
You're missing
on 30% of my score.
Absolutely.
Because somebody told me, no, don't get no cards. Don't have a card. You don't get it.
And then you got the rich. You got the Dave Ramsey people telling you.
Okay.
And they already
they have money.
Right. They already have money. They already have these resources. They've already used them and then paid them off. And then they're like, hey, don't get no credit cards. But that's not how they got to where they are. They got to where they are using those credit cards.
Okay. So we said 30%. What type of cards? So let's talk about that 30%. What type of things should a person do or get into so they can get to that 30% thing?
So you need a credit card. So credit cards, you can either, if you don't have the credit to be able to get a credit card on your own, you have a couple of options.
Okay, let's talk about them.
You can either do a secured option where you put the money up for your credit card, and that way.
So what does that mean in that scenario?
So if you do the secured option, meaning, so if I have $300, right?
Okay.
I can go and take that $300, take it to my bank, and go and get a credit card with that $300. Tell them I want to secure my own credit card with my money.
Okay.
They also have secured loans too, and you can do the same thing.
Right.
And with the secured loans, you can give them your money and they'll give you your money right back in an actual loan where you're not even missing out on anything.
Okay, so they can get some points off of it. Okay,
right. So that's another thing. But as far as
that's one thing. Okay.
So with the secured option, that's how that works. You put your own money down, and then once you put the money down, then you're able to go ahead and get that credit card for whatever amount that you put down. So you still have to pay it back the same way you would a regular credit card, but the only difference is you fronted the money for the actual.
But it's getting you the ball rolling, because the whole point is you want something to report.
You need something to report.
Okay.
So even if you have to do a secured option, don't look at it like you're missing out on money, because you're gonna get that money right back, just in another form. You're not gonna have it in cash, but it's gonna be on your credit card once it comes in the mail.
Because the point is to get on the board.
Absolutely.
I need to get on the board.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And not look at it from a standpoint, oh, well, that's my money. I ain't doing that. That's crazy. Why would I go do that? Well, no. We need to get on the board.
We need to get away from using our cash all the time. We need to get away from using our cash all the time, and we also need to get away from.
Yeah, she getting into it now, Bree. You see her? I saw her. She done kind of got into the second gear. B. You see her?
Swag on now.
Yeah, swag doesn't came to her now. She done like, yeah, she about to do this on me right here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, girl.
But
shout out to that swag that just hit. I saw the swag hit now. It all came through, but it's all good. Okay, so we're still on 30% stuff, right? So we said secured
option, and then if you're I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do a secured option, but if you have somebody in your family that can help you, I will recommend you piggybacking from somebody from your
hold up, piggyback. We're talking about getting on somebody's back. What's that process now? Talk to me about that.
So what that is it's called being an authorized user.
Authorized user. Okay.
Authorized user. And then I'll talk a little bit more into detail after I explain what it is.
Okay.
But being an authorized user, pretty much you're piggybacking off of somebody else's credit. So if I have a card that I've been paying on 10 years, never missed a payment, credit limit is right, I can add Bree onto my card, and she can, whatever my credit score is or whatever that payment history or whatever it is that I've done on that credit card throughout that whole 10 years will now start reporting under her credit line as an authorized user.
Okay.
So say if every month I'm paying this, my card utilization is down to 0 or 1% or whatever every month. So I'm getting the maximum. I'm getting the maximize the points that I'm supposed to get for this card. So I'm probably averaging about 40 or 60 points every month.
Oh,
when your card utilization is down, you can get up to 40 or 60 points a month, with just a credit card.
Man, okay.
With just a credit card.
Shout out to the damn 3060.
That's paying your credit cards on, but that's what you paying your credit card on time or early, and that's what you paying your balances all the way down.
Okay. All right. So even in piggybacking,
right?
When that happens, somebody has a old $60,000 credit limit on his card, and they done had the card for the past 18 years.
Right.
You know, they ain't got but like $1,000 on it.
Absolutely.
And they throw you on there.
You get all that payment history, all that, everything that they
you get that history.
You get the history and you get the limit.
Come on now.
So
that's gonna make your ratio.
That's gonna make your debt to income ratio. That can change your debt to income ratio if you're looking to get a house,
right?
Or if you're looking to do something, you've been in a crunch for something like that. Being added as an authorized user or buying a trade line is a pretty good option.
Okay, all right. We get into that trade line little stuff a little bit.
Right.
Okay, so is that the third option already? We had a third option. We did secure. We did piggybacking.
Well, that's buying a trade line would be your third option.
And then trade. Okay, let's talk about trade lines.
So trade lines is actually being an authorized user. But if you don't have anybody that you know, like any family members or anybody close quarters to you that'll let you hop onto their credit card without any issues, then you have to purchase one. So that's when they slinging around the trade line. All of it is trade lines.
So no matter what,
everything
if I go in this get a secured card, that's a trade line.
That's a trade line.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is.
Everything that reports to your credit is considered a trade line.
Okay. All right. Nah, because you hear some bad things about trade lines and how people use them and stuff like that. And like anything, right? There's good officers and there's bad officers, right? There's good way to do things and there's bad ways to do things,
right?
Because some people try to use them just to kind of manipulate and get stuff. But you just explaining the processes and the different things. So I understand. So everybody can kind of understand what it is, period.
Right.
Because once again, we're talking in the 30th percentile. The 30% of the credit score is, once again, what is it?
Card utilization.
Card utilization. So just understand that piece right there. Now, I can tell you right now, being a young man, I had never heard nothing like that. I didn't learn nothing about credit probably till I was about 26, 27.
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
And it was from one of my bosses.
Right.
We came up from a flight. We was in the office and he just started talking about it. I was like, huh?
Right.
You know what? What you talking about? What you mean?
Yeah.
Right. And it's crazy. But the fact now that somebody can even hear this, even explaining the way you just explained it.
Right.
Nobody still never broke it down like that.
I mean, it's not something that people teach and people tell people all the time.
Right.
I don't know why, but as far as with me and my business, I don't hide nothing from my clients. Anything that I know, they can know. So I share everything with them and I teach them in a way to where if I left here today or tomorrow,
right,
you should be able to maintain your credit on your own.
See, that's what I'm talking about, B. That's what I'm talking about. She said if you wasn't her client, if I wasn't her client or whatever, and she walked away, then I should still be able to maintain. And that's what doesn't happen.
Right.
Because they get somebody to fix something or whatever people do, and they got what they want, and they don't forgot all about it again.
Believe
it
or
or not,
they
jump right back into the hole they were in.
Believe it or not, I got my credit fixed a couple years ago. And I didn't understand it whenever I got it fixed. I didn't know what I was doing. Somebody said that they could fix my credit. I was like, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and get it fixed. But I didn't realize the steps that she took to fix my credit actually hindered me later on down the line.
Hold up now.
Right. Because
can you talk about that? Or
of course.
Okay.
So basically there's two ways. Well, there's more than two ways, but there's two things that people normally do when they do credit. They either actually repair your credit or they do a credit sweep. So doing a credit sweep. Yeah.
What's that sweep? Talk about that sweep.
So
it don't even sound good right there unless you're in the NBA finals.
You don't want no credit.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only time that sweep sound good is the NBA finals. I only want people sweeping by my feet.
So with credit sweeps.
Because it needs to be, because we're talking about that sweep.
Okay.
We're talking about this sweep right now.
So with the credit sweep, pretty much what they do is they'll put security. No, it's not even security freezes. It's called extended fraud alerts.
Okay, hold on now. What's that?
So they put extended fraud alerts on your credit profile for all three bureaus, and then they do it. Yeah, it's a lot that goes into it, but they pretty much they put it like a fraud claim, like everything on your profile. Somebody got identity theft and everything on your profile was not yours. So your profile has to be wiped completely clean. And the credit bureaus actually have to do that within 4 days of receiving that letter in the mail. As long as you have proper identification stating that you did it. So you have to, normally they have to send like a police report or something along with that to get that credit sweep done.
Like somebody stole my identity.
Right.
So I need to do
a sweep.
A sweep.
Right.
So I'm gonna freeze it. So now by it freezing.
Not a freeze.
Oh, okay. A sweep.
What did I say it was called?
Fraud.
A fraud alert.
Okay, so you do a fraud alert, extended fraud alert. So that does what to my credit? That
extended fraud alerts takes you out of any qualification. So if you were to, you know how you receive those things in the mail saying, hey, you pre-qualify for this? you are opted out of that for 7 years because you have an identity theft issue on your credit profile. I'm not extending any credit to somebody that has an identity theft issue.
Right.
So that along with that, when you're applying for things online, no, I'm not giving you anything. Why would I extend something to you and you have an extended fraud alert on your profile? So that means.
But you said somebody intentionally does it?
I mean, when you put that credit sweep, when you do the credit sweep, that's what they do. But they don't tell people that, of course, that they're putting an extended fraud alert. You can't see the extended fraud alert on your credit report. You're not even looking at your credit report.
Okay.
So they don't know that the extended fraud alert is there. But that's what that credit sweep. That's why I don't mess with that method. Okay.
So okay, just so I can understand this right here. So a person goes to a person,
right,
and say, "Hey, I need to fix my credit."
Right.
And then they give them this money.
Right.
They say, "Okay, give me about 2,000. We're gonna make it happen."
Absolutely.
Okay. So you break them off with 2,000,
and
now they put a fraud thing on your credit.
Right. And they get everything, but they get everything removed though. So everything that you want to
I was trying to understand why they were doing. Okay. So,
yeah.
So they did it so it could remove everything.
Right. So your credit is wiped clean. It's a sweep. So it's sweeping everything off of your credit. Anything that's on your credit prior to that fraud alert is gone.
So what would be the purpose of that though? Like why I know I'm saying no, I'm talking about from what am I benefit from it getting?
Right. That's why everybody doesn't benefit from a credit sweep. But that's some people that do credit repair, that's the only method that they have. So
so they just running the game.
Pretty much.
At the end of the day.
So because a lot of my clients that I'm helping right now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because a lot of my clients that I'm helping right now, that's what I'm running into. I'm having to take extended fraud alerts off of their credit reports,
right,
and say, hey, this is me. And then, start to work on their profiles and try to build their profiles up again because they've went through the credit sweep option where they've got their credit completely wiped clean and had these fraud alerts added to their credit profiles on all 3 bureaus.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's pretty much how that
So
works.
people out here gaming people, taking their money. Then what does the person do now? So now they can't even apply for that. So what do they tell the person? Like 60 days go by.
You can still apply. Like you can still apply for stuff and you can still get approved for some stuff. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna.
Oh, okay.
I'm
so
not
I thought
saying
you can't apply for anything.
No, you can still get approved for stuff. I'm not gonna say that you won't be able to get approved for anything and you can't apply for anything because you can. Your odds of getting approved are just that much slimmer because you have this extended fraud alert. Right. There's no history, and then you have an extended fraud alert on your profile.
Okay.
And then depending on where you go, if you go into like a credit union or if you're going to a bank to go apply for anything, typically that only really works at car dealerships. Car dealerships will give you whatever.
Yeah, because they try to get that.
If you have a pretty decent credit score, so they don't care about your credit profile.
Right.
But when you go to somewhere like a mortgage company or a bank or a credit union,
right,
they're going to turn you around.
Okay.
Because they're going to look at your credit profile and say, hey, yeah, you 40 years old and you never did nothing. Goodbye.
So something going on with you.
Goodbye.
Something going on. Okay. All right. So that's cool. So we got into that piece right there. So understand, if you get out here with the wrong people, they'll mess around and put a daggone fraud alert on your stuff. 7 years.
Right.
7 years. Yeah, it does wipe off your stuff. You know what I'm saying? But some people, they figure like, oh, I'll wait 7. I got cash for 7 years.
No.
Nope.
Nope. I'm trying. I
talk to them. Talk to us. And I'm only bringing these little scenarios up because somebody might be thinking it's scared to say something because I'm trying to see if somebody gonna say something.
Right. But if you've been watching the news lately in Houston, we turning up.
Ooh.
Houston is, and I don't mean turning up in a good way.
I know.
I mean turning up in like crime and murder and robberies.
Right.
And majority of this stuff is centered behind cash.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to figure out, why are we still on this big knots in our dicky pants vibe instead of us trying to, go ahead and build the credit the right way and have access to these funds. And you don't have to have all this cash. Me and Bree went out to Dallas this weekend. We didn't use not $1. We go out and we take our cards with us everywhere we go. We don't have to feel like having cash don't make me feel rich. Having cash makes me feel nervous. I don't know about everybody else, but I don't like to walk around with large sums of cash.
Well, the funny thing about it, especially in Dallas area, especially around there, like Frisco, Legacy area, they're cashless. You can't even use cash.
Really?
Yeah. So there's areas around there you can't use cash.
Right. So that's
all. Period.
That's an even more important reason why we should be talking about.
Well, people need to understand it's about to go to that in a lot of places.
Right.
That's happening just throughout the U.S. So so that's why it's probably good people get this education right now. All right. So just a short recap. Okay. We talked about the 30%. 30% of the credit score is based off of what? Card utilization, right?
Right.
Okay, and with that 30%, there's different options. You can go in and get a secured card. You can have it upfront your own money, get a card off of that piece right there. Same payback options there, but the point is to get on the scoreboard. Okay, that's the whole point. Another point is to get added on. If you know your family member or somebody, you can piggyback, right?
Right.
They may have a card or something that they've had for multiple years or whatever, high credit limit. They add you to it. You start getting the history of that card.
Right.
Right. And then what's the other trade lines?
Trade lines. You can purchase a trade line.
You can purchase trade lines. How do people purchase trade lines?
I have trade lines for sale.
Okay.
And I also some of them I have to purchase myself, and some of them I have myself.
Okay. All right.
So it just depends on the limit that they want to get. They want $100,000 trade line, child. I don't got it. Okay. But I can get you one.
Okay. And then shout out Rocky. Hey, listen. We'll talk to Rocky.
I can definitely get you $100,000.
I'm saying, well, we here on this education tip right here. We're on this education. Okay. So we said 30% is card utilization. What's another breakdown?
Another big chunk of your credit, 35% is your payment history.
35% is payment history.
Absolutely. Okay. Payment history. I'm always telling people, I don't care what you got to do not make them payments 30 days late. Your payment is only considered late after 30 days. Okay,
here, bing, bing, bing. I needed a bing on that right there. I needed a bing. And this is why I needed a bing on this one right here, because this is what so many people were confused about. And I got educated on, I told you when I was in my mid-20s, I got educated on this thing right here. And I said, "Wait, Dad, you ain't never been late for a bill?" He said, "Well, what do you consider late?"
Right.
I said, "Well, he said, listen, you can pay your bill up to it's 30 days late." He educated me. I said, "So if the dude was here," he said, 30 days.
Right.
He said, "Don't think we around here super people, like we paid our bills on time every time." No, he said, "Please, we had to move some stuff, maneuver, but we just made sure we did not go past 30 days after that date." You know what I'm saying? And communication. But I ain't gonna steal your thunder, because I know you're gonna put that piece out there. Right. You know? So payment history, no matter what. Do not go 30 days. Don't go past 30 days. Do not go past those 30 days. I don't care if you make it on day 29. So when you count a day, meaning that the due date is on the 1st. Due date is on the 1st. So that means don't go past what? Whatever the last day. Hopefully. So if it's January. 31, got 31 days? 31, yeah. So after you want to go the 29th. I don't do 30 days. So I would say, because at 30 days they can report it. They can report it at 30 days. If you do 29, you can't report me as late. Right. Woo, say it again. Hold on. Education. That's why I said the laws. We talking about the laws. Yeah, if you do that 29. Say it again. They can't give you a late fee. They can give you a late fee. They can give you a late fee because they can decide whenever the payment is considered late. But the credit bureau, company policy. Absolutely. But the credit bureau doesn't consider you late until after 30 days. I better stop playing around with Rocky around here. Hey, Bree, they just learned something. You ain't gonna tell me they learned that right now. Hey, B, they learned something, didn't they? Oh yeah, for sure. You know they learned. They around there on the 4th and 5th. Oh, I'm late. They're gonna report. Yeah. My boss like this, because he educated me, right? He was just like, I said, well, he's doing a 15. Like, okay, shit, you got to like 14 next month. I'm like, huh? Yeah. He said, you got to 14. I said, how I got to the 14? He broke it down. Right. Because nobody's perfect. Everybody have shortcomings. Everybody, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Of course. Right. Don't stay there. If you behind on your payments, don't just be like, oh, well, forget it. I'm already late. I ain't gonna worry about it. No, I need you to go ahead and you need to make that payment, especially my clients. Yeah. If my clients, if you watching, say it in the mic, right? Because you don't got confidence now. Say it in the mic. I'm not trying to see no 30 days late. She ain't trying to see 30 days. Absolutely not. But she give you 29. You can do 29. 29. Rocky say do 29. Go ahead. I understand. Look, your kid birthday party came up. Absolutely. You had to put $17 to that thing right there because the balloons was a couple extra dollars more. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. We understand all of that. Understand life happens, right? Absolutely. Tell me y'all ain't getting no game tonight. If y'all ain't getting tonight, you better start. Who in the building again? Erica. Mama, that's Mama Erica. That's right. Auntie, B, that's your mama, right? She said on last. Okay, hey, B mama. Erica in the building again. You know what I'm saying? We got Big Blake. Dupe. That's my former manager. Big Dupe in the building. I'm gonna call him Dupe. That sounds like we should call him Dupe. We got Justin Fuller in the building. My girl Rocky dropping them jewels.
That's actually one of my clients.
That's when you're client.
Yeah.
Justin, okay, I'm gonna get you to call in, Justin. When I put the number up tonight, Justin, I need you to call in because I need some testimony, baby. I need to know what's going on.
What's up, Justin?
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what's going on here. We got Jay Gray in the bill, my boy Jay Gray doing his thing all the time. And we got what's her name? Taisha?
Taisha, yeah, that's Taisha is a mortgage loan officer, actually.
Oh, MLO?
Yep.
Don't act like I don't know what the MLO is. I don't know what it is.
I'm saying it for the people.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah,
I'm messing with you right there.
Taisha is
Taisha?
Yeah.
Like she's a
okay.
Is she a mortgage loan originator or officer? Which one?
I think she's an officer.
Officer, okay.
She gonna correct us. She
okay, yeah, we bring you in because I can tell you about this loan. I can tell you about this MLO game. I can tell you about the MLO game. Don't play with me now.
Me and Taisha cooking up some stuff.
Y'all better start cooking then, because I'm trying to tell you the MLO game is strong.
Me and Taisha cooking up some stuff.
If you learn the MLO game, let me tell you something. The mortgage loan originator,
right?
That's the game right there.
Right.
That's what you want to do.
Right.
If you ain't doing it, you better look it up. You want to make that. Listen, I might have one on. You know what? I'm gonna call one. I'm gonna call one mortgage loan originator. I'm gonna call one for the show. In fact, I'm gonna hit her right now. Make sure she's looking.
Yeah.
Hey, if you in here, see murder, type something in there. I know you're in here. Type something so they can know who the killer is. Now that's who you want to get with.
That's the killer.
The killer. We talking about doing them $10 million homes.
Ooh.
2.5%. You better start playing.
Come on now.
2.5%, working about 9 loans.
2.5.
Working about 9 loans at one time.
Ooh. Yeah, she a beast.
She a beast. In the world, you better stop playing.
She a beast.
Get away from here.
She a beast.
Y'all better stop playing. But we talking about credit right now. We learning. We learning some stuff right now. Okay. And I like what we're learning too, because we're learning a lot. Girl, you good. I'm telling you. I told them after this show,
I appreciate that.
If they're not hitting you up off the free game you getting, can you imagine how she take care of you and you a client? Come on, man. She putting the game out there.
My clients are definitely spoiled.
And if you got somebody else, you need to cut them loose, because I'm trying to tell you, they playing with you.
My clients are definitely spoiled.
We're back on this 35% now. So we 35%. We talking about payment history now. Included in that 30%, which was credit card utilization, will that payment history count over? Because there's history with the payments.
Right.
Over into that 35%?
So those two things are separate.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure everybody understood.
Right. Those two things are calculated separately.
Okay, then.
So your card utilization is your 30%. So just because you don't have a credit card, that doesn't mean you still won't get that 35% towards your payment history, because you may have something else on there that you're paying. You may have like a loan, or you may have like a car loan or something like that on there that you're paying.
Okay.
That's not a revolving account. So another thing about credit too, is you want to have mixed accounts.
Okay, so when you say mixed, what we talking about mixed now?
I mean, like revolving accounts, like credit cards.
Okay, so credit
cards.
Want to
have loans.
Like a loan. It's good to have an auto loan on the book. Good to have that. Okay.
Perfect. If you can get a mortgage, that's perfect.
Okay, shout out to the damn mortgage.
Right. You want to be able to have mixed credit.
Okay, mixed piece.
The more experience that you have with credit, the less the less harder it'll be whenever you're trying to apply for stuff. Like it won't be a big deal, especially if you have a mortgage. If you have a mortgage, they're willing to give you anything.
Yeah, because they can lean on that thing.
Right.
You know, they like lean on me.
Right.
They put a lean on that thing if they need to. Okay,
right.
All right.
That's so they'll pretty much give you whatever you want as long as you have a mortgage. But I mean, that's where you having your personal and your business and stuff like that comes in. So that's
right.
You
know, we're gonna talk about it too. We're gonna dive into it. Listen, because she don't just play. I know, but I want to go personal first. But I want to get to the personal first,
right?
Because I need to make sure everybody go get the car first,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna get this business, but we're gonna get this car, and just, might want to go to, I don't know what stores y'all be shopping at, but you want to get a car for the store, too.
Right?
All right. So we got 35% on that, 30% for the cards, credit cards, 35% for payment history. Things like auto loans, mortgages. Those are such. What's the other piece? We got some more percentages over here now.
We got 15% on your age, like your total age of your credit.
Oh, okay. So how long? So that's why they say once you kind of pay stuff, don't close it out,
right?
Because we want that little time on the book. Okay, talk to us about that right there now.
So credit age is crazy. The reason why I say that is because you can have accounts open for a long time, but if you have a lot of inquiries, It would actually, it's actually taken away from your credit age.
Okay.
So
you say inquiries take away from your credit age?
It actually does.
Dang.
People don't know that, but if you keep applying for stuff and you just keep applying for stuff and applying and applying,
right,
all of those inquiries will start to take away from your credit age.
Okay, so what about if people to say, "Oh, we can take inquiries off," and they'll fall off, and you know, because people, how you go to stores,
right?
You be up in there, and they're like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's Christmas time. You apply for the car, you're gonna get it. Don't worry about it. I just put your stuff in, you're gonna get it."
I mean, inquiries, they can be removed. They can be removed pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie, they can be removed, but there is a certain way that you have to go about getting it done. It's not just, oh yeah, I want this off because I didn't do that. No,
right.
You have to do a certain step in order to get those.
And
done.
That's when they get you. That's when you put a step on it.
But inquiries can be removed within 24 to 72 hours.
Oh, okay.
But let me tell you why I don't focus on inquiries.
Okay, talk to me.
Because after 12 months, inquiries don't really matter. They don't really count towards your credit score anymore after 12 months.
So after 12 months, it's like they just fall off.
Right. And unless you have a whole lot of new inquiries, I don't really mess with them like that. And majority of the time, people have like inquiries from them being shotgun at car lots.
Yeah.
You go to the car lot, they shotgun your credit through everybody. Now you got 50,000 inquiries on your credit report.
They trying to shop it. They're trying to shop that thing. And that's what people don't understand too. They think when they go to the car dealerships, especially go to a used car dealership or go to a CarMax or something like that, it's like even buying a house. You know what I'm saying? If you try to get a mortgage with it, they're gonna shoot it out to all these lenders to see, and they're gonna pull your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's soft or hard or whatever it is. Right. Speaking of that, soft and hard credit pools. Can you kind of talk about those things and what's the difference between those two?
Yes, but before we get there, I wanted to chime in on what you were just saying before then. You just was talking about something before you got to the hard inquiries, and I was gonna say something, and then you. No, it was something else that he said before we got to that. Oh man, I forgot. I was finna say something about it too. I was like, I was thinking about what I was gonna say, and then I wanted to let him finish.
You said you gonna go back to what was that? Because anybody remember what it was?
Anybody remember what he just said before we started? Y'all don't remember? Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out there because there's so much learning going on.
Okay,
look, I'm over here hungry. I'm over here hungry right now.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
It'll come back up.
Her dad is online as well. Hey, Daddy.
Shout out to Dad. You know what I'm saying? Pops in the building.
Big one.
You know what I'm saying?
My dad is a legend out here.
Hey, listen, Pops is doing what he got to do. He got time to be playing.
My dad is a whole SUC legend out here.
Who?
Not playing.
For real, he is.
Who is he?
Stick One, my dad.
Okay.
You ever heard of him? No. Okay, never mind. But he a
legend. It don't matter. Listen, it don't matter if I heard of him or not. He a legend.
Right.
This is Stick One in the building.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Stick One, what's up, player? What was his name?
Roger Chapman.
Okay, so I ain't. What? I'm saying, where you at?
I seen your name pop up.
Oh, did you? Okay, well, sure. Hey, he in the building. It don't matter. I got Erica now. I see Erica, but I don't see Stick. What's up, baby? Shit, we ain't got time to play with Stick. Stick in the building. That's like the Rock Boys in the building. Stick is in the building.
For real. That's where I get my hype from.
Okay, then shout out to the Stick.
But we was talking about so we forgot. So we was talking about inquiries, right? The last part. What did we say?
12 months.
About 12 months. You say you don't really fool with them because they're gonna fall off in 12 anyway.
No, they don't fall off. They fall off in 24.
Oh, 24.
After 24 months, they fall off, but after 12 months, they don't affect you anymore.
Oh, after 12, they don't affect you.
Right.
Okay.
They don't affect your credit score like that anymore. During that first 12 months, yes. But after that, they don't really affect your credit score like that. So if people have inquiries that are like over a year old, I'll go ahead and start working on their accounts first. And then I'll chime over to
move on over there right there. Okay.
I try to do it by importance.
Okay, then shout out to them by importance. That's what it's about. Let's see what we got.
Look, he said he got a testimonial.
Calling out that number, but definitely have to. Oh, we're gonna hit you, Justin. Don't even the number coming up, baby. Don't play with Justin. Don't play with me, man. Like I won't put the number up there. Just I call you. Mess around. Tell me, Bree. One I called. Cause you know we don't call mama. You know we called your mama. You don't know if she answered that night, but we called somebody.
Me.
We didn't. No, you talk too much. That's why. Bree talked too damn much.
Yeah, Bree show was 3 hours. Y'all didn't have time to call nobody.
I know. You know what I'm saying? Bree was in it because she couldn't remember nobody's name, no family members. See, you got your family members down locked in. Right. She had no. She couldn't remember nobody. Cousin, sister.
That was you, though.
She talking about, I think that's my sister.
That was you. You was messing up their names.
Listen, everybody got regular names in here.
Yeah, that's true. All my people got regular names.
You know, her people came in with street name. AB. She came in. She had her people come in with a street name. You know what I'm saying? Taja Isha. God. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm saying it wrong because I ain't putting the consonant in front of the vowel and everything. You know, I was just like,
They
listen.
get mad if you do that.
I know, right? And then I'm looking at the name and she's like, why you staring at it? I'm like, you can't say it either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hard to say.
Hey, I couldn't say it. It was one of the things. But Justin, hey, don't forget, Justin, we're gonna have you call in because one, I want to hear what's going on with your stuff like that. That's good stuff. Yeah, Tony M talking about them inquiries. Rod said banks for used cars.
Yeah, I think that's what I was gonna say.
Okay, talk to us.
I tell my
Robbie
clients,
on it now.
I tell my clients to go to their credit union or their bank for vehicles.
For vehicles, period. Unless they get a new one.
Yeah, I mean, even a new vehicle.
Okay.
Go to your credit union or
because
your
they
bank.
know you have a relationship with them.
Not only that, they're not gonna shotgun your credit. You're gonna just have one.
So it's gonna be from that one place.
It's gonna be, and then let me tell you another thing.
Come on now, she's dropping jewels, y'all. I need to get a jewel button.
Credit unions, if you go and they pull your credit report, that credit report stays on file for 30 days. So
hold up. The fire alarm in the building.
Right. So you do not have to, if you go back.
You hear that? She said, listen, you know, I got a recap on you now. I'm gonna put a recap on you because I want people to get this thing. You said that credit unions, because they're not banks.
Right.
There's a difference between a bank and credit union.
Absolutely.
Okay, that I want y'all to understand. There's a difference between a bank and credit union. Well, we learned something tonight, Bree. You learned something too, Bree. Don't act like you didn't learn nothing. But you told me when they run your credit, they put that hard on you. You telling me it's gonna drop.
No, I'm telling you that credit profile, that credit report that they pull is on file for 30 days. So if I went and got a car on the 1st, I can go back on the 15th and get a credit card with no credit pull. So you don't have to keep giving me those hard inquiries.
So they ain't gonna keep busting you in the head. They not gonna keep
pulling your credit report. So your credit report is on file. What you can come back and get something every day if you wanted to. And
so you can go to Navy Federal. I'm just using the bank. Right. The Navy Federal. Shout out to damn Navy Federal because you know Bree's an Army before. She knows what's going on with it. Damn USAA, they be tripping. And I was in the Army. But so you saying I go hit them on the 1st. I ain't got it, and it's the 17th. I thought about something I want to go get. I'm going back in there. They ain't gonna hit me again with a credit pool.
No.
Because they already G, we got you on the 1st, baby. You good.
Absolutely. You're good for that whole month. So I don't care what you go back and get. You don't have to get your credit pulled again.
Y'all better stop playing y'all better act like Rocky don't know what she talking about in here. Y'all ain't learned this stuff. I'm telling you, y'all ain't learned this from nobody else. They ain't learned this. I'm saying ain't. I'm going country on you. They ain't learned this from anybody. They have not. Okay, I can get proper with you as well. But they haven't learned this from anybody. Nobody did. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't said I know a lot, but I've never heard that before.
That's true.
Somebody that can break it down like
Come on, man. It ain't about breaking it down. I ain't never heard it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And I'm not guarantee you people around here don't know it either.
Right. Well, they know it now.
To the night, you know what I'm saying? Because we got Rocky in the building. They're watching. You act like they ain't watching. Know it now. They might be acting like they ain't watching. You know how they do it on Instagram?
Right.
They watching. But they ain't watching.
They watching.
And you hear them, I don't know what you be doing.
They watching. They watching.
You be watching stuff.
Right. They
like
watching.
You ain't watching.
Sure.
You watching Rocky all the time. Doing them leg lifts. Hey. But anyway,
why you play so much?
All right, Drew Hill. That's your new name, Drew Hill.
She the one be happy on the list.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so Drew Hill over there.
I'm trying to get like Bree.
All right, so you saying it? So we good as long as we do something at 30, we good.
You good for that 30 days, regardless of what you go back and get. You can go get a car, come back and say, hey, I want to see about getting a credit card. I just got my car the other day. I want to see about getting a credit card. The banks stay in business because of loans, credit cards, and things like that. So they want to give you the money. You just got to have the right type of profile.
The credit union. We talking the credit union now.
Banks and credit unions.
Well, I know the banks, but
but credit union. But credit union, same thing. They want to lend to you. Right. But you just have to have the right type of profile. They're not gonna just give it to you. You have to come in there and come correct. You can't
that profile. So when you speak of profile, what is a nice profile? Like what is looked at? Because some people, you know, when you go get things, you say, hey, you know what my credit profile looks like,
right?
You know, so like, what are they looking at?
A good credit profile is like just having a good credit mix. You want you want to have your credit cards on there, and you want to make sure that you have good payment history. Okay. You want to make sure you keep your car utilization at a good. And the thing about car utilization too, you can use your cards all month long.
Yeah.
You have to pay that card down by the statement date.
Okay, so now we got statement day
Statement
versus
date
that 30 days.
versus your payment date. Because you have a due date.
See, B, come on, man. You ain't gonna act like she ain't dropping some jewels, bombs, Hiroshima, everything. What the new bombs is out, they ain't got a name for it yet. You dropping them. You just talk about the statement date.
Right.
Then you said the due date.
Yeah, the due date and the statement date are two different dates.
So you saying people need to know their statement date as well as their due date.
Absolutely. And if you can, pay that car down by the statement date.
Oh, listen, you ain't gonna keep doing this. Not tonight. Listen, it's been raining outside and everything. Here you come and dropping this? So you telling me, I gotta recap again.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go back too far, but just the point. You telling me we got a statement date and we got a due date. Right. But you just say a recommendation. Hey, pay your stuff on your statement date. This way.
By the due date, you're good. That more than your statement date is always before your due date. So you pay that car down by the statement date, and then that's what reports to the credit bureau. What's on there on your due date? That don't report to the credit bureau.
No, you ain't about to do this now.
Not
you ain't
hell
about
no.
to do this. I gotta get off headphones now. You're killing me. You said, hold up. Ooh.
Yes.
Statement amount is what's getting reported
to the credit bureaus. Your statement date, your statement amount is what's getting
Come on,
reported.
B. Come on, B. Come on, B. Cuz killing me right now. She killing me.
Your due date, they don't on the whatever's on there on the due date. They don't report that.
Cause they don't report it already by the time you hit.
They didn't already report it already.
You know what I'm saying? Cause they already know. They already know you can be 30 days past that date. And they're gonna go with the higher amount.
Right. So they can charge you all the interest. Right.
Oh Lord. This right here is too much right here. Breathe, it's too much, it's too heavy. This is too heavy tonight. You can't do this on what is it, Monday night?
Monday night.
And we cooking with Van Johnson tomorrow night?
Don't play.
We cooking tomorrow night, but she heating up the stove right now.
Absolutely.
That's what you're doing. You heating up the stove.
And it's gonna stay hot till tomorrow.
Oh, it's gonna be hot.
Absolutely.
Listen, we talking about 475 with no preheat.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Sweating all your
So statement date, due date.
Right.
You killing me. Go ahead, keep going. Cause this sounded good, girl.
So
shoot. Listen, everybody else, you better call somebody, and you need to be her client, like ASAP.
So your trick to your card utilization is
she said the trick to the card.
So
nugget.
Remember that your card utilization is your 30%. So the trick to the card utilization is you pay your balance down by the statement date. That way, when it reports, you able to maximize on your points for that credit card.
Hold up. Ooh, so there's a game.
Right.
There's a game in this thing right here now.
Right. You have to make sure you pay it down by this. You can use your card. People say don't use your credit cards. I don't care if you max the credit card out because you can. You can max that credit card out as long as you pay whatever you spent, as long as you pay it back by the statement date. If your statement date is the 17th, as long as by the 16th, that card got $10 on it. Yeah. That's what they're reporting to the credit bureau. It don't matter if you max that card out.
And then you can turn around on the 12th and hit them in the head because now you really got 45 days.
Come on. As long as you're using it right, you'll be fine. That's it. As long as you're using your credit right, you'll be fine. Stop playing with Unc.
Y'all better stop playing. Listen. Ooh, Lord. Let's go back to the boys again. Who we got in here? We got Roger Chapman in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
What's up, Roger? Who that?
That's my dad.
That's Dad. Oh, Pop. Big
That's Stick one.
Stick. What up, Stick? I got throw some bass on him. I thought Stick. Stick, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? We doing that. He said, what's up, man? That's what I'm talking about. Stick cool. I told everybody Stick was cool. I told Bree.
My dad.
I tried to tell Bree Stick was cool.
No, my dad cool for real.
I heard it was cool.
Yeah, he cool for real.
We're on the street. That's what I heard now. I didn't hear about him for the night, but Bree told me before
he's cool.
that what was going on and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just like her mama laid them clothes out. Because Bree talk about her mama too. Tell me your mama can't dress. You did say your mama couldn't dress. And it's on, look on YouTube on her show. Watch it. Bree said, she can't really dress right now. But I'm going to tell her.
Don't do that.
Yeah, Justin, let me read what do you say? Tell Rock I was her client. We business partners now. Tell her don't get up. They're forgetting important. Oh, she ain't gonna forget because we're gonna get you on Justin. We're gonna talk to you, baby. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna talk to you. We got Avery Powell in the building.
Is that my
come on?
That's Amy, baby.
That's who that?
That's her son. That's
Who?
Bree's son.
Oh,
That's
look.
my godson. Hey, baby.
The one with the picture.
That's my baby.
And you ain't
right
never
there.
hooked me up with the lady to do the pictures either.
And I know Royce watching. I know Royce watching too. Hey, Royce. Hey, Lolo. I know they watching.
Posing for Ebony Magazine out here, but she can't send the link to the plug to the picture.
Right.
Like, well, she ain't saying that.
Oh yeah, you know what? You didn't give him the.
Sure didn't get him. We ain't talking about tag. We'll be tagging people. We gotta do some formal introductions around here. That's
Just,
what we do.
You gotta get.
Come on now. Come on now. Listen.
We're gonna make sure you get it tonight.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. We got Blake back in the building. Credit mix. I appreciate that credit mix. We got V-Jack in the building. V-Jack.
V-Jack.
It don't matter. She in the building. Hey, what's going on, V-Jack? All right. So we statement date. Statement date is 16th. We hit them in the head on the 15th. You know what I'm saying? Make them numbers look like bam. So by that time, so we don't handle what was due for the due date already. They're reporting what was on before the statement date because we had some money. We said, well, throw this over here, right here. Boom. Right. Oh, I see how people be doing stuff now. Right. I see how people do stuff now. Right. They use their credit cards all month. You can be like, yo, boom, boom, boom. Use your credit card. Give me this right here. Right. Use your credit card. Take this one and throw it over here, bam. And then still go ahead and ball out. And be done. Come on, man. And be done. That's what's getting reported before the statement date. Absolutely. You know everybody checking their stuff right now. You know that, right? Oh, yeah. People checking their stuff right now. But they in all their accounts right now, figuring out what the statement date is. Look for y'all statement date. Find out what your statement date is. That's what they're doing right. They get them statement dates together. Find out when it is. Okay. Woo, we done went hot. We ain't got to business credit yet. That's the thing about it. We ain't got to the business credit. What's going on, Eric? Eric over here cracking up. Who Eric? Who that again? My mama. Yeah, mama cracking up. Hey, Stick, I got laughing, but it's just fun. Okay, Stick, don't be jumping on me, Stick. You know what I'm saying? He in the building, so we respectful. Now I'm messing around. We have fun. But no, okay, so we got that's big time right there, what you said. Absolutely. I'm telling you, that's really big time. All right, so we got that statement thing. We flipping that, boom, hitting on 15th, statement date 16th. We got $2 on it. They're reporting to the credit. He ain't using $2 for real. Right. Yeah, that's all he uses. That's it. So we good. Right. Oh, you can play that game when you better go get something too. But anyway, that's good information to know. For real. You know? Just pay everything down. That's educational. All right. So that was at that 15%, right? Right. Okay, that's in the 15% hole. So no. We still talking about that was card utilization. Okay, the card utilization. So that's still your 30%. The 15, 30. That 15 is like your card, your credit mix. No, the mix of it. Okay. No. That was that's 10%. I'm sorry. The 15 was your credit age. I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. You just say age. Yeah, the 15% was the credit age. The 10% is your credit mix. Okay, credit mix. Let's make sure we have a little everything. A little bit of everything. They're showing that we can manage. And credit cards are 1/10 of that credit mix. So that's another reason why we need to make sure we have credit cards, y'all. Okay, so we can get into that piece right there. Right. Okay, so what you said, a lot of people don't really have credit problems that you get. They don't really need credit repair because they don't really have any credit. Right. They just need to get on some books and get some credit education. Right. So they can understand what they got, understand the statement piece. How to use it, how to get it, and then how to use it and then maintain it. You know, you want to maintain your credit. I don't want you to have to come to me a year later saying, hey, but they can though. They can. Shout out, Liv. You keep coming. She ain't trying to tell you not to show up. She ain't trying to tell you not to show up. You can definitely keep coming, but she wants you to get a hold of this thing. I want to educate you. I want you to know how to utilize your credit where you don't have to keep needing me. I don't want you to keep. There's other people that I need to help. I don't want to have to keep helping the same person. That's right. Shout out to meeting more people. Right. You know I want to teach you. I want to teach you so you can teach somebody else around you, so you can teach your kids, so you can show your kids how to use their credit because you can pass your credit down to your kids too. Okay. All this. Ding, ding, ding. Right. Here we go again. This is where I was trying to go with it. You taking me there. So you said we can pass our credit down to our kids. And how is that possible? If you do what we're talking about right now, keep your payment history good, keep your card utilization down, and have those cards open for, say, right now, my son is 5. Okay, he's 5 years old. Okay. Right. I have a card that I already know what card I'm at him on. You already know. You ready for him. Oh, yeah. So you ready for him. Oh, yeah. I got one, got some age on it. At 7 years old, he can be legally hired into my business. Okay, hold on. Time out. Now you jump in something else now. Now that's more in taxes. I don't do taxes. Okay. But I'm just letting you know legally you can hire your children at 7 years old. Okay, 7 years old, right. 12,000. Okay, got it.
Right.
But you said you got a card over here waiting on him.
Right.
Sitting here just wait. So what age are you waiting for him?
Once he turns 16, he's getting
so 16. We gonna go ahead because I want people to understand that number. So 16.
By the age of 16,
you got a car waiting on him. He's 5 now.
He's 5.
So we got 11 years. So now, if we got an account that's already sitting on swole for about 5 years right now.
Right.
Okay. Now 11 more years from now, that car gonna be sitting on 16 years swole.
Right.
Good history, payment, boom, boom, boom. He's 16 now. Throw him on there, right? As
and
authorized user.
And give him a card.
Ooh, and give him a card.
We're not just gonna have him as an authorized
user.
No, because that's just gonna give him a credit score. We don't want him just to have a credit score.
We want to teach him.
We want to teach him what to do with that.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna give him a card,
okay,
and I'm gonna help him with that card and show him how to use his.
So now, when you say you're gonna help him and show him, like, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna let him know. I know he probably listening right now. He not gonna remember.
Right.
I'm not gonna tell him that he can pay a minimum.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell my son whenever he turned 15, and whenever he turns 16, I give him that card. Whatever you spend, got to be paid back. You need to give me the full amount. Whenever you can't give me the full amount, I'm taking the card.
And by the statement date.
He don't have to know when it's due.
Okay, but you gonna drop it on the statement.
I'm gonna teach him that as he dive into his own.
Okay,
but while he with me,
right.
I'm gonna just make sure he gets
so if
the
he hit 50,
down.
you paying 50. You hit 150, you paying 150. So you know how it feel. You need to know how this thing feel.
Right.
Okay.
Because I don't want him to get in the habit of paying the minimum. We're not doing minimum.
Okay. Well, we already know. Look, you sure say credit, babe. So I already know he gonna know about the credit.
He know about it now.
I can imagine.
Surprisingly,
I can imagine.
My son is very smart. He'll come in and he's like, "Mama, what you doing? Business credit." I'm like,
so,
"Hey, out here."
Danielle Taylor said, "I'm so proud of you, baby.
Hold up,
you are killing it." You know what I'm saying?
That's
Come
my
on,
mama.
Mama.
That's my mama.
Shoot, Mama D in the building.
I don't even know how she got on here because my mama is not tech savvy. So I'm proud of you.
I done told you.
She talking about she's proud of me. I am proud of you, girl.
What you ain't gonna do now, right? I done told you now. We can get on these things. We want to get on them now.
Now I see.
We know how to operate this stuff now.
I did send her the link, but I didn't know if she was, Look,
Mama D said,
I'm proud of you, girl. I love you.
Mama D said, I'm getting on this tonight.
Not Mama D.
Mama D. You know what I'm saying?
Mama D.
Not that one. Not Scrappy Mama. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. So so that's as far as bringing the kids on. So we're saying 16, we can start building up a credit profile.
Right.
For the kid.
He gonna have that payment history from that card that he's added on to. Right. He's gonna get my payment history and he's gonna get my card limit. So when he get that card, I'm gonna just teach him.
Oh, so he coming out 18.
Yeah, nasty.
Nasty. Yeah. 850.
At 18, we not co-signing.
Ooh, shout out to the no co-sign. You out there on yourself. That's that. Tell him, Barbara. Barbara said that's generational wealth all day.
Right.
That's what that is.
I'm not co-signing for my son's card.
No. Ain't no co-sign. Go ahead and get it yourself. Because I done gave you the tools.
Right.
I gave you the education.
Right.
I made sure you were straight.
Right.
Come on now.
It's on you.
You walking out there and walking in with the best of them. You know you can walk in credit unions and get your report on the 1st and then go back to the bank, the credit union, get something on the 16th. You don't have to get another credit report because they already got one on file and they got your numbers right there waiting on you.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. You better stop playing. We learned that just tonight.
That's it. And that's how easy it is to be able to get that stuff done. But we have to start talking about it. We can't.
Ooh, that's it right there.
Keep ignoring it. We sit down in front of our family members and credit never come up. Not with me, not no more.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. With my family members, I bring it up now. Now it's like, okay, well, what you doing with your credit? When I have conversations with people, my friends, whatever, I bring it up now. Now I'm like, so what your credit look like? What you doing?
Yeah.
I know it's an uncomfortable conversation, but we got to do it.
Yeah, man, come on, now.
We gotta
do it.
Right.
If you ain't doing, I don't know what else you doing.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know them situations right here, but you run up on Credit Bay talking about, hey, what's up? Listen, your credit score better be what's up.
Credit Karma, me, please.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, we need to see COVID tests,
let me see that
HIV tests, and credit report.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we need right there. On deck.
Absolutely.
Don't even come talk to me. Don't keep your wires of cash. Because where we go, you can't use cash.
Absolutely.
How about that?
Ooh. Absolutely.
Now that's a
and I don't want you having
that's a real one. I want y'all to know that now.
I don't want you having nobody hitting us upside the head. So please leave that cash at home, sir.
But a lot of places. I ain't talking about just in Dallas. I'm talking about like these nice vacation places you go.
Yeah. They don't want cash.
They don't want no cash.
That we moving into
at all.
We are definitely moving
into the country. They don't want no US dollar. They don't want you bringing nothing to convert it.
Mm-hmm.
digital money.
Right.
They'll tell you digital money.
Right.
You got digital money?
Right.
That's what they want. They like the banks. They want numbers.
Mm-hmm. That's everybody now. Everybody is pushing the card thing.
Yeah.
Everybody wants you to have a credit card, a debit card, or a credit card. I feel honestly, you can have a debit card, that's fine, but everybody needs a credit card. If you don't have a credit card, then I really feel like you're missing out. Where you are missing out. Man,
go ahead, keep talking because I'm gonna play something. Because I'm gonna play something that so powerful. It go with what you said.
What you gonna play on?
It's not a song on this. Somebody said.
Oh, okay.
And
well, I say you be dropping them videos and stuff too.
You better act like I don't drop them.
Shout out to Unc and his videos.
And you better like I ain't dropping. You know what I'm saying? I can see who watching too.
Yeah, don't play.
Some of them be having like 350 people. But they don't be following me though. I don't get that. I throw a story out there, it be like 350, 400 people.
Nobody following me.
But they watch.
Yeah.
That's what it matters.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
You got that eye on you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, keep their eyes on you. That's good.
Right.
That's good. It's flattering.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's flattering. They don't say nothing bad, so hey.
Yeah, people see what you're doing.
They don't say nothing bad.
People definitely see what you're doing. They'll come around in their own time.
They will, and it's all love at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And that's what I appreciate because we're just trying to do something positive.
But they're gonna have to make the block on me though.
They're gonna do it.
They're gonna have to spin the block. They're gonna have to.
Who what? Who's that?
My son.
Royce all up in there. That's your son, Royce?
Royce is, that's my son.
Okay. Royce in the building. He ain't got time. He playing with him. Okay, go ahead. So we're going to the next thing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna find it while we're talking.
What we on now?
So we had the kids, 16 years old.
I'm trying to see
we can put them on
personal credit before we go into business.
No, I think without having them have to pay something, I think like shit, really all that paid information right there to me.
Hey,
to me, honestly, I'm being honest. Like a lot of stuff I ain't heard.
Well,
ever.
Well,
because I don't think a lot of people know.
Well, I'm glad that I was able to be here to be able to let everybody know, let y'all know what's going on.
But I told you, I listen to you. I listen to what you talk about. I pay attention when you throw them stories up. It's few people that you like. You can run across somebody's stuff because you picked your phone up, right? You know what I'm saying? And I don't look at Instagram all the time, but when I do look at it, if it's people that I like, you say something like you put something on there, you be putting informative stuff on there, and I'll be like, yo, that's cool.
Right.
So my thing, it makes me like look forward to that because one, what I'll do, I'll share it with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, yo, hey, check this out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't share it on Instagram. I share it in text.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my thing. I don't send people random stuff because I know how it can be. I don't send stuff random. I don't send it through. And one of these people, if I tag somebody, and I have to understand this a little better also. If I tag somebody, that means I thought about you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't push. You know how you can push, you tag the same people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is if I do it for a story, I'm intentionally doing it.
Mm-hmm.
One, because I know what substance you are. I know you are of substance and that you're probably going to take this and share it with somebody.
Right.
And I thought it was good enough for that. But the weird thing about it is I'm learning, even with stories, when I don't do nothing, I won't tag anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And more people seem to look at it
when
I don't tag anybody to it. And I just think it's funny because I go to ask something, make sure it got there. And, I happen to see the one from before. And I'll be like, this is kind of weird to me. And I already think people is weird for people if you following somebody or if you watching somebody but you ain't following them.
Right.
I think that's weird.
Right.
That's almost creepy, right?
Yeah, that's what.
And I'm a dude, and I think it's creepy.
Yeah, that's what people. Do.
Hey, everybody's on here right now. If y'all 16, hey, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button for me, please. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all subscribe.
Please hit the subscribe button. I think we at 550. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to 600. You know what I'm saying? Because what it does is this informative information. It'll get pushed up into the feeds of YouTube. I don't have BS shows. I don't have shows just talking about crazy stuff. I have shows that are informative. And my thing is now me really understanding the thing with the subscribe button is so that it can go into the top of the feed of just informative information. So and that's what we want to do. So if you don't mind, if you push that subscribe button, and I'm definitely pushing the like. I mean, she's on the show, so we're gonna talk to B here in a minute too as well. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and I greatly appreciate that. Everybody that's on here right now, got 22 people on here. If y'all make that happen for me, I greatly appreciate it. What's going on, VJ? Got that shout out to me. I don't know who VJ is, but hey, I don't know who did that, but I am chocolate. Y'all better stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Look at that G5 looking mighty chocolate over there. Okay.
Okay,
Listen, somebody seen the damn chocolate out here.
Oh,
I don't know who the hell that is, but hey,
Jack shooting that shot.
listen. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I know.
no.
I know who it is. Oh, it's a joke.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see the thing. I didn't see that part. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. You being funny. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Week and Drink. You know what I'm saying? That's the CEO of Week and Drink.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
Nancy
Drink.
Jackson. I'm partner all day. She's doing it big out there in, you know, in the DMV area, doing it big. You know.
Shout out B Jack.
You know, all day. Hey, you know, she got some killer sons too. She got some sons, big ballers. They going to the NBA.
Okay.
Yeah, those dudes right there. They killers. And I'm sure they're gonna have good credit anyway because she a beast.
Right.
But okay, so we did clear everything out that we need to clear out on there.
Mm-hmm.
So now I guess we can move into this business credit thing. The thing that everybody is confused about.
Right.
Because one, they want to go get stuff, they want a personal guarantee with their name.
Right. We don't do that.
And because the people know, you need to put your social security number, you tell them no. Yeah, ain't, but we're gonna let you talk about that piece right there. Talk to us.
Okay, so with business credit, you can use your social if you want to.
Okay.
If you want to use your social to personal guarantee, that's kind of like skipping a line a little bit. But you have to have good personal credit in order to skip the line. If you don't have good personal credit,
you ain't no line skipping. Okay.
So if you have good personal credit, have a strong good personal credit score, you could personal guarantee your business to be able to get credit.
Okay.
So if I have a American Express card on my personal,
all right,
and then I ask American Express to extend me a business line, they will, but it'll be based off of whatever my personal.
So it's based off of because they don't know nothing about your business.
They don't know anything about your business.
You know what I'm saying? But because you are good,
right?
Saying on your personal side, they're saying, okay, hey, you know, your personal side is good, you're trustworthy, so we're gonna go ahead and we think you probably can handle the business line.
Absolutely.
Pretty much in with a personal guarantee. Okay, got it.
So another reason why they ask you the personal guarantee is if your business if you haven't been in business that long. So if you've been in business under a certain amount of years or months, they'll be like, hey, well, we may need your personal information for you to be able to do so.
Okay, right.
But the way I teach my clients to build business credit, we don't use our personal.
Oh, that's what you said right there. I heard that. That was the first thing you put out there on the first thing now.
We don't use
because we ain't building what's the name of your company brand? Bree? Who? Onyx Fit. Because we ain't using that. Onyx Fit is Onyx Fit.
Onyx Fit is
we
Onyx
ain't doing
Fit.
No Bree. Ain't Bree nothing.
She is definitely one of my.
Oh, I already know.
Oh yeah, you already know.
I already know that.
I already know everything I'm doing.
I already know.
Yeah. So
like I don't know.
We doing.
Listen, you ain't gonna keep playing with me.
Everything we do is solely built off your business. Your business has its own social for a reason.
Okay, hold up now.
Your EIN.
EIN is a what?
It's considered your business social.
So that's your business social because it's the same amount of numbers as your social security number.
Absolutely.
Okay. It just start with the first two numbers then a dash versus the first three numbers dash. Y'all bad like I didn't know what a damn number was.
Right.
Shit, just stop playing. Where we get that thing from though?
So first you have to. Okay, so let me rewind a little.
Yeah,
bit.
rewind tape now.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Cause Anthony Hill said this is
my uncle.
Okay.
Hey,
Uncle Ant.
That's my baby.
Uncle Ant. Yeah, he said some helpful info.
Yeah,
Uncle Ant, tell him to hit that subscribe button.
Uncle Ant, hit that subscribe button. Uncle Ant in California. Uncle Ant writer.
That's what I'm talking about. What up? Listen, we know you got famous people out here. What are you writing?
Right now, he actually just have a show that just came out on BT Plus.
What we doing out there?
And then he also has Family Reunion.
Uncle Hill, go hit me with the show now. Type it.
He got. Look,
what I'm saying. I want him to type it in so I can highlight it.
Oh, okay.
Uncle Hill, type in your shows. So this way I can go ahead and I'm gonna highlight these things because this is what we do now. We celebrate around here now.
Absolutely.
You ain't gonna come in here out of California act like we on
Absolutely.
Shoot, you gotta stop playing. The Miss Pat Show.
Miss Pat.
That's what he said. He said the Miss Pat Show.
No, that's his show on BT.
I know. That's what I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to let you know right now. Shout out to the Miss Pat Show on BET. Uncle Hill, he got the show. He write it.
Right. He's a writer.
Who's some of the characters?
Say what?
Who's some of the characters? Hey, give me some of the characters, Uncle Hill. But we still gonna talk about it. He'll type it in and I'm gonna get him. I'm talking to him right now.
Right.
BT Plus, you know what I'm saying? So hey, everybody check out when you get a chance. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is excellence right here. And I love excellence. We got Mr. Anthony Hill on here. You know what I'm saying? He's the writer of the Miss Pat Show on BET Plus. And I know we all have BET Plus. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have it in your home, you got it on your phone.
Absolutely.
Because it's an app. You can get it, you can watch it on the go, in the airport, when you're trying to move, make some things happen. You know what I'm saying? And I love this. How many times we get to meet a writer?
Right.
Come on, man. Major network. How many times we get to sit? Come on now.
Absolutely.
Nobody act like this ain't exclusive.
Absolutely.
There's so much of exclusive. I gotta hit my Wink and Drink song just because this is an exclusive right now. Ooh, we got the Wink and Drink on y'all right now.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all
Are
ready?
you ready? Cause you know you love it.
Where my son at?
You love it. Oh, this is song. This is song.
Tokyo shit.
Okay. Oh, hold on now.
He was gonna play.
He was
gonna play the bounce remix.
Hold on, man.
Wink and Drink. What?
Come on,
Wink and Drink. What?
Oh.
Get him, Uncle Hill. Wink and Drink. What?
Hit 'em, G. It's 5 o'clock. It's time to leave. I dig into my pockets, pull out my car keys, grab my wallet, walk out the front door, unlock my phone, open the app store. I need a place to meet and think. Found a brand new app called Wink and Drink. Yeah, it's Wink and Drink. Hey, it's Wink and Drink. Come on, it's Wink and Drink, a brand new app where people meet. Come on. It's Wink and Drink. Hey! It's Wink and Drink. It's Wink and Drink, a brand new app where people meet.
Y'all better stop playing. Act like Wink and Drink ain't the hottest app. Listen, don't play on me right here. Y'all see it right there. You see where I'm pointing at right there?
Tell him don't play.
If you look at that right there, Wink and Drink is the hottest app out here. You know what I'm saying? For networking. Uncle Hill, we coming out to California with it. We're going to bring it out to California. We're gonna do big. It's a networking app. You can have the people, your writers. You can have the actors and all stuff. They can put the information in the app. You know what I'm saying? Where their location. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a secret reading, a table read. I know about table reads. I don't know about table reads. You have a table read, Uncle Hill. You can have the table read over here. Put the location in the app. When you want to go work out with Bree, guess what? Bree can just throw the location in the app.
You don't want to work out with Bree.
Come on now. No, we seen y'all. We seen
you gonna be tired.
We seen y'all. What Shameless Save Productions doing?
That's my aunt. That's my aunt Charmaine.
Hey,
Charmaine, I love you.
Come on. What? Oh, because she in church.
She a writer too.
She in church.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean she's she's got Shamelessly Saved Productions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out there. Oh, hey.
Don't play.
This is Aunt Charmaine, and this is a great information. Let's stop the generational curse of poverty mindset. You right, girl.
Absolutely.
Where's she at? California too?
No, she here.
Go do your thing. Shameless Save Productions. Well, you got the support is real out here.
Absolutely.
Yes, they support.
I told y'all I sent the link. I told y'all I sent the link. Y'all didn't believe me.
You brought your people through now. Bree didn't believe me. Ain't gonna talk about Bree now. Bree couldn't even name her people.
Bree looked at me all side eye when I told her I sent that link. She was like,
Hey, listen, you bringing them out tonight. You done brought. Hey, make sure y'all what they need to do. Push that. Tell them, B.
Hit that subscribe button.
You know what I'm saying? One, so her
That's my baby right there.
so her information can get pushed. So her show can get pushed out because this education that we get tonight is needed. It's 100% needed. I'm telling you, I have not heard this stuff in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? The things that she is saying. I promise you, this whole the credit union thing done threw me all off.
Hey, I'm trying.
Hold on, let's see what Uncle Hill said. He said also check out new episode of Family Reunion on Netflix. Okay, what are you doing, Family Reunion?
He's a writer.
Oh,
you like that show?
Come on now.
I love that show.
Oh, listen,
I love that show.
That's
yeah.
So I know somebody now.
Yeah,
I'm feeling important.
There you go, Aunt.
Hey, listen, man. Me and no Aunt Hill, man. That's my dog.
And Raven's Home on Disney. That's him.
Listen, this is what I be saying. This is how I be talking about it. I'm like, listen, man. My boy Aunt. You know what I'm saying? You know Aunt Hill, man. You know my boy out there.
There you go.
Right,
that's all you gotta do.
Listen,
that's all you gotta do.
Cool, believe tomorrow. I'm gonna be talking about it tomorrow.
Okay, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like,
Unc, he Unc. We all
like Van.
family.
Listen, man. We got a man out here.
It's all love. It's all family. Don't worry about it.
Oh shoot.
That's the type of people we are anyway.
I like that watch you got on.
Come on now, you picked it out. I keep moving. I keep moving on it. I keep moving on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. Keep moving.
Be so swaggy.
No, I ain't swag, man. Ain't no swag with this.
I'm talking about B.
Who?
I said be swaggy.
Oh, I thought you said me. Shout out to me too, though.
Oh yeah.
I like that watch.
I appreciate you. I'll see what you rocking over there. I see you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see right.
And that's his clothing line too. You see him?
what she is saying is more important. And you know, you're right. Hey, I got it because he want to focus on you, and it is cool. You know what I'm saying? But what it is I told you I love excellence. I love it. And my thing is, and the reason why I hit the shout out button is because I think family members are important. I think that support is important because there's so many people who don't get support.
Right.
Then a lot of people don't get support from their family. You know, there are not many people that get that. I promise you. And so my thing is, I like to celebrate that, and it's excellence to me. So that's the right. So that's why I'm hitting you.
They know,
but I'm still gonna use your name out here now. I just use it in Houston though. I'll be like, nah, man, you know, boy, Ant out there, you know. So if I'm out there, when I will be in LA here soon, but so when I'm out in LA, I'm gonna be like, yeah.
I know that.
My boy Ant, yeah, he down there.
That's all y'all do.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, my boy Ant now, and then I ain't gonna be no bum now. I'm gonna be whipping the whips now. So you know, I'm kind of cool.
He gonna come correct.
I'm gonna come correct now. Don't think I'm gonna be correct now. I know he said it's catchy. I gotta hit him with it again.
He wants the song.
I don't know if he wanted, but he got to get it.
Wink and drink what?
I need you to get the app.
A wink and drink what? A wink and drink what? Hit 'em, G. It's 5 o'clock. It's time to leave. I dig into my pockets, pull out my car keys, grab my wallet, walk out the front door. Unlock my phone, open the app store. I need a place to meet and think. Sign a brand new app called Wink and Drink. Yeah, it's Wink and Drink. Hey, it's Wink and Drink.
Oh yeah,
it's Wink and Drink, a brand new app where people meet. Come on. It's Wink and Drink. Hey, it's Wink and Drink. It's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet.
Hey, I'm telling you, the song gets you. If you're on the show, it get
you got me.
And your son.
Yeah, my son.
Your son
for sure.
He love it.
I should have recorded.
Go to your app store. Open up the app store. Go look Wink and Drink. I'm telling you, it's not. Don't think it's like a booty call app or a dating. No, it can be used for dating if you want to, but it's a networking, socializing app. One, you can even pay, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to pay for things, you know what I'm saying, inside the app on the backside of the restaurants or the bars that you're at. So it's one of those things. So it's bigger than that.
Right.
It's bigger than that. You'll be supporting a great brand. You know what I'm saying? One, because you know, I'm part of it, so it's going to be great anyway. You know what I'm saying? You better stop playing. We were just in D.C. doing our launch out there.
Don't play.
And, you know, shout out to Tito's Vodka. You know what I'm saying? They sponsored the event out there.
Hold up now.
Yeah, come on, don't stop playing now. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Tito's did it big. You know what I'm saying?
Did you drink a little bit?
Oh, no, I ain't drink on that now.
Okay,
I don't be drinking. I keep
okay.
it. We'll be heading up to Oklahoma October. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout Oklahoma City. We're doing a big launch out there. The big launch is in Oklahoma City. So, listen. Y'all better stop playing.
Don't stop playing with
I ain't gonna talk about it no more because we need to learn about this credit. But let's see what Aunt T talking about. Shameless. She said, "Hey pumpkin," you know they gonna always put you out there like that.
Yeah.
Hey pumpkin, that's what you said, old pumpkin.
She called out.
She said it is educational and a blessing. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff. And my bro Ant said, "I love how I'm your boy now." Elbow call. No, you were cool with me anyway. It don't matter, and you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm doing my little thing down here. You know what I'm saying? You know,
for real.
You family anyway, regardless. I ain't one. Trust me. I would Chuck Taylor, bro. So I ain't even one of them. I'm not about to shine. I ain't about all that. What they call it, people trying to ride people.
Oh yeah.
They know where I roll. I don't this.
Yeah.
I do my own thing.
Cool.
I do my own thing. I can hold my own. Let's see who we got right here. Who got Luxury Veil extensions?
That's Mookie. Hey, Mookie.
That Mookie got one. We done brought one in, Mookie.
Yep. Hey, Mookie.
But she put her government in there, so we glad. So Luxury. I know that's what I'm talking about. So we got Luxury Veil extensions here in Houston.
Right.
So if they need to get them extensions,
hit up Luxury Veil.
We getting everything.
Right.
We getting that 17 to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Jackie,
20, 22.
20. Virgin Indian.
Slay.
Seriaki.
And she do hair.
Come on now.
Period.
And she'll slay you too. Come on,
Period.
y'all better stop playing. We got Luxury Veil extensions. My girl, she doing it in there. She said she proud of you.
Thank you.
That's a good thing right there. And I do go through all the comments. That's what we do. So my thing is, if you want to highlight your business, put it up there. That's the whole purpose of my show. Is to make sure, one, that we celebrate everybody that comes on the show. Everybody's comment does come up on the screen. I will make sure it 100% because I want people to know. He said my niece is dropping some knowledge though. We need more of this. You're right about that. But that's what we do here on Firecast. That's why we need you to subscribe and make sure everybody on here subscribe, right?
Right.
You know, make sure you subscribe because this is
Subscribe
what
to
we putting them. We
podcasts.
putting them ballers out here. That's what we doing. We
Absolutely.
dropping them. I'll tell you, hey, here, homeboy.
Mhm.
I was on my way back from DC. We did our launch out in DC, right? And so I came through, stopped through Charlotte, did a show in Charlotte, hit Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, and it hit me so hard that I reached out to Rocky. You know, while I was in Atlanta, I wasn't even back here good. You know what I'm saying? And I was gone for like a couple weeks because one, I told her, I listened to what she was saying. I watched her on her Instagram. I watched the information she was putting out, and it was raw, real. And it's something, like I said, I never heard between her and another person. Another person's up in Dallas that really goes hard like this. You know what I'm saying? And young lady up in Dallas, she's a beast. So Luxury says she a producer too.
She a producer?
What
Okay.
she said?
Go on, girl.
Shout out to her being a producer.
Shout out to you being a producer, girl.
You know, okay, we producing. I gotta know what you producing though. You can't just be out here producing. You don't know what you producing now. Wet Dream Productions. Let's see. I just threw my back out doing the Dougie. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, I'm telling you that beat gonna get you. I'm gonna hit you about 2 more times for the show end. We're gonna get you 2 more times at least before the show ends. You know, Auntie, she typing tonight. What she got on? Check out my books. Teenage Playground. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, this week we're gonna check them out. She said, check out my books, Teenage Playground of Love and Heart of Hope. I'm so proud to be your aunt, seeing your growth in helping people get free from the curse.
Absolutely.
You right about that.
Absolutely.
And I just watched,
Don't forget about them books.
we're gonna get no books now. If you the book once again is called Teenage Playground of Love. That's one of them. And Heart of Hope. That's the other one right there. Okay, so we'll make sure we can get that. Hey, Auntie, I need to know how we can get them now. Do we need to go to a website or something? We on Amazon, so if you can go and type that in there, go and put it in there so I can see what's going on now. Because we got to make sure we put you out there right. She said, I love seeing you help people to build themselves up because at the end of the day, all we have is our name.
Somebody come get free.
You know, Aunt said, one of the things I can attest to is I've been incorporated for years now, and it protects you personally. Okay, we're gonna get into that piece right there. And okay, Luxury, she said, hey, she said, yes, doing big things, nobody left behind. That's right. And then we got Cassandra Cobb in the building.
Oh, Cassandra.
Hey, remember I talking about the MLO?
Okay, got you.
The MLO. Now, I don't know what her episode was. Now, she done had a couple of episodes. In fact, she was the young lady I was out in Virginia. She started a trucking company.
Oh, got you.
So when I was doing my on the road tour, you know what I'm saying? She bought a truck, trailer, and all that stuff like that. So I was out there. And she's like this real big person in the government. And but you know, she's an MLO as well. And she does a couple other things. She about to be a wholesale car dealer, and she just do everything. But so she's very important.
She's into those fleets.
She's very important, right?
Fleet vehicles.
Well, no, she just got into the trucking thing. She just got into it.
I got a few things.
You know, but as far as like government stuff, like she's the person.
Right.
But the point is, she's an MLO also. And so during the process of us going through the whole trucking thing, right? She had a laptop over here. You know, we in the truck, and she had a laptop. She was on these calls. I'm over there eavesdropping. I'm ear hustling, right? You know, like this. Well, not none of the personal stuff, but just kind of like what's going on. And I was like, huh? What? Huh? I didn't know what MLO was. Well, she broke it down. And so she broke it down for me the whole week. And when she broke it down, I was like, ugh. If I was that type of person, I would do that.
Right.
But I'm not that type of person.
Right.
You know, it ain't for me. You know. But if they're that type of person,
right.
Oh, the
money.
MLO?
Right.
Listen, you ain't gotta listen.
Right.
You can do that from the crib too. You can do that from the beach. You can do it from in the private jet.
Right.
You can do it from everywhere. And it's an industry that a lot of people don't know about. It really is. Everybody know about realtors. Everybody know about brokers. Everybody know about the loan officers. Everybody know about those people, and they know about underwriting. But when that MLO, and then you sitting there talking to the you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The underwriter be like,
yeah, that's why I work close with Taisha for my clients. So any clients that I have that are looking to get a house, I send their information to her first.
Yeah.
And then she lets them know what the requirements are. So
Yeah.
that way they can know what they need to be working on while I'm working on their profile.
See, it's a 1-2 punch right there.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a 1-2, and I've seen that. So if y'all want to know a great and one time I connected throughout the states, you know what I'm saying? You know, licensed in many states.
I got you.
Like this young lady right here, Cassandra Cobb, is who you want to. That's who you want to.
Okay.
If you want to know the game. And
Miss Cobb, I might be reaching out to you.
That's and her episode was number 26 or something like that.
Okay.
26 was the episode. She came here, she flew here, and she came and did the show. So if y'all looking for a good MLO who understands the game and who's connected, that's the whole key, because it's the network, right? It's who you connected to. Yeah. It's who your connection is, and so when you have somebody like that who's very well connected within that world,
right?
Like, man, come on, you can't lose,
right?
You can't lose. You ain't gonna lose. There's nothing to lose, and you learn so much. So she taught me, and I wasn't even trying to learn, but she taught me so much about being an MLO that it was just unbelievable.
Wow,
unbelievable. When you see them numbers and jigs, it really make you think about some stuff. Okay, he writes and produces for Family Union. Okay,
she's talking about my uncle Anthony.
She's talking about, okay.
Yeah, that's when she said producer. She was talking about my
uncle. She was talking about him. Okay,
yeah, that's why I was kind of
okay. Got it. Okay, I thought she was producing out here. He was doing some stuff with hair. She was producing the next hairline. You know what I'm saying? Girl, we got that Yankee 37 coming in from whatever. All right. So now you said about the personal guarantee. Your company may be new.
Before we get there though,
okay,
I want to backtrack a little bit because I did not. I didn't start from the beginning. I kind of started from the lending part of it.
Okay, go ahead.
In order to be able to even get business credit, you have to have a business form first. And have your EIN and have your business structured properly.
Okay.
And what I mean by having your business structured properly is your business email, your business phone number. You want to look credible to the lenders whenever you go and start applying for things as far as with building your business credit. Right. So that's the first thing, is to make sure you have your business form properly. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Make sure your address and phone numbers and everything match all across the board, from your Secretary of State information to your EIN information to your banking information. Everything needs to match across the board.
And that's key. And I will add this too right here. So when this is what people do sometimes. People get caught up in the DBA because they want to do stuff on their name, whatever, the DBA. Then they figure they get serious now. Oh, I'm gonna go to Secretary of State or whatever. Because you don't want to pay the $250 or $300. I think $300 for Texas. Every state is different.
Right.
But this is the thing, and it was key to what you just said. So when some people will rush out because they will go, I'm gonna do DBS, so I'm gonna go get an EIN today, right? And they never filed with the state yet. And this is the mistake they'll do. They'll get the EIN because you can get it. They'll get it. They go to IRS.gov and they'll get it and everything, right? But then weeks later or a month later, now they want to go to the state, and they'll change something about the way the name is written. And the thing about it, it has to match, because they'll think, oh, no, I wrote it like this, when I did it so this is what it really is going to be named. Right. But you went and did a search and somebody had some part of that. So now you can't put it like that. So you want to put it like this now. Right. So what happens is, like you said, so when they're looking you up after you got your stuff together, you get your DUNS number and stuff like that, and your name for your company through the state is not matching the name that you have on your EIN.
Goodbye.
And that's gonna kick you back, and now you're gonna have to go back and get another start over. Right. So I just want to throw that addendum out there with people, so to make sure when you get your name, make sure you have your name written out the way you want it written out. Right. So that, and
make sure you do a name search before you get a logo and all the good things made, because you want to make sure that business name is even available before you go out and start spending money on something that's not even yours. So.
Yeah, and it don't cost you but $1 to do that on search.
Do a name search, right?
You can search many times you want to. Just
I also file LLCs for people. If you don't know how to file your own LLC, I do offer that as a service as well.
Right there, you got to figure that out.
Yeah. So if you don't know how to file an LLC, I do offer that service. So, business registration is definitely one of my services that I offer for my clients.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So, go ahead and get into that. What you were saying. Okay.
So after you get your business structured properly, the next thing you want to go ahead and do, if you're doing we talking about no PG business, correct? Right. So this is where we're not using our personal information to be able to get whatever it is that you're trying to apply for.
But you did state earlier, if you are new or whatever, if you
are new to business credit, or if you want to skip the line a little bit and you have good personal credit, you can personal guarantee your business to be able to get
So you can go ahead and get it popping.
Right.
But you can never take your personal guarantee back, though, right?
Nope. Once you personal guarantee, that's it.
It's going to be always linked to that.
Right.
Okay. Got
so
it.
if you ever default on that, that's going to go right to your personal credit.
Personal credit as well.
Right.
Okay. Got it. So it ain't like if you have a company and it's separate, companies fail all the time.
Absolutely.
And that's why there's incentives for starting a company. Start the company because you can fail it. It's okay. It's no problem. You can scale back, fall back. It didn't work out the way you wanted to work out. No harm, no foul. It's not on you.
Right.
On your numbers.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
So, and then, so that's the importance of not, personal guarantee. If you don't, it's not saying that you plan on, failing or not being able to generate the revenue to be able to pay that bill back. Right. But, you just don't want to have that on your personal, you don't want to have that on your personal credit.
Right.
I try to keep those things separate from my clients because I like for them to be able to move stuff over from their personal to their business. So I don't want you to be personal guaranteeing your business with your personal information because we're going to try to get some of that stuff off of your personal and get it over to your business. So that way, because your business credit, you can load it up. You can max out your cards. You can do all of the things that you can't, that's looked at negatively on personal credit is not even looked at the same way in business.
And why is that? Could you kind of explain that?
Business credit is not governed. It is no laws with business credit. With personal credit, you have the FCRA. So you have you have laws in place for personal credit. The credit bureaus have to follow a certain law, and there's violations if they don't do certain things. In business credit, there's no such thing. So they don't have any laws or anything with business credit. So you're able to kind of navigate it however the lenders say.
Right.
And just
so based on their
that.
terms, they kind of be like, oh, well, we'll do this. That's why certain loaners for businesses, they have certain rules. Oh, no, don't worry about that.
Right.
We're good.
Right. And then basically with your business credit, it's based off of how you pay your invoices. So it's not based off of anything else. So it's based off basically just how you pay your bill.
Okay. All right.
So with my clients, we pretty much, whenever we're doing no PG, we start off with our vendor accounts. We have to start off from the bottom. You got to start just building your business credit somewhere. So we start off with a couple vendor accounts just to get them started. And then after 3 vendor accounts reporting to Dun & Bradstreet for 90 days, you'll then get a Paydex score.
Okay.
Once you get a Paydex score, then you can start navigating a little bit into the business world and trying to get gas cards and then trying to get things that you really want to obtain, like your your regular cash stuff that you need, like your cash cards and because basically that's what your American Express is. Your American Express is cash cards. Okay. And then you got your store credit, you got your vendor credit, and then you have gas cards.
Okay. So you talked about this thing, you called it a Paydex score. And so a Paydex score, I mean, who generates that? Is it monitored by somebody? And like, what is the range? We know it's like what personal credit is like 50?
It ranges from 350 to 850.
850. Okay. But the Paydex score ranges from
0 to 100.
0 to 100. Okay, got it.
So what your Paydex score is anywhere between an 80 and 100, of course, is a good score. Okay. And how you generate that score is getting 3 trade lines to report to Dun & Bradstreet. Okay. Once you have 3 trade lines reporting to Dun & Bradstreet, you'll then generate a Paydex score.
Okay. So are those things called, and I'm just asking, experiences, they call them?
You can call them. You can either call them invoices. You can call them trade lines. You can call them whatever it is that you want to call them. But you need to have 3 of those things reporting to Dun & Bradstreet before you can get a Paydex score.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So, and I want to put your, you got your thing. So, the vendor accounts that I kind of see, for me is like, like people go to Granger or Uline, those typical things right there. Quill. Some of them they go ahead and give it to you. Some of them they ask you to buy something. You buy something like $70 or whatever and pay for it.
They're changing it too. Like I said, that it's business credit is not governed, so they're changing the rules quite often.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So what's some changes that you've known?
Uline used to be $50. Okay. In order to start generating.
What is it now?
100.
Okay.
$100 minimum order. Right. And then with Quill, it's the same thing. Now it's $100 minimum order. They're just changing the way that they do it a little bit, but I mean it's fine as long as you stay in the know what's going on, or work with somebody who knows what's going on.
Right. So they're looking for basically. You said how many days? About 90 days.
About 90 days, you should be able to generate a Paydex score. Okay. And 90 days are on time or early payment.
Right. Okay. And then, like I said, it's pretty much tier based with business.
Absolutely.
Credit, right. So you just kind of hit the tiers. You don't want to try to skip.
No, you cannot
skip the line.
You can't skip the line unless you PG.
Okay.
So only way you can skip the line is if you PG. So if you're just starting off, no credit at all, no business credit at all, you're going to have to start with your tier 1 vendors first.
Okay. All right.
So you're going to start with your tier 1 vendors first until you can get a Paydex score. Once you can get a Paydex score, then you can go to your tier 2 vendors.
Okay, got it.
And tier 2 is typically like your store credit or gas card.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So there's a process in it.
It definitely is a process.
It's definitely a process, and if you follow that process,
right,
and understand it's time.
Right.
And a lot of people don't want to be impatient.
Right.
But if you want to do it the right way, like you said, the people you pretty much deal with, you tell them like, no, we're not gonna do personal guarantee.
Yeah, because we want your business to stand on its own. We don't want you to have to personal guarantee your business. Your business needs to operate by itself.
Right.
You don't have to put your money into it once you start building this credit. You don't have to keep putting your liquid funds into it. You can go ahead and your business would just stand on its own. Your business will be able to, you'll be able to apply for things with your business social and then get approved based off of that on its own, not using your personal information.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So now as we're going into, so now we tiered up and we're ready to go.
Right.
So business is kind of operating. So what are some other things that people need to know from the business side of the house?
You mean like once you get your tiers on?
Yeah.
Okay. So once you get your tiers and you got your Paydex score and you're all set on your Paydex, then you can get into pretty much whatever it is that you want to. I mean, from credit cards, you can get a house under your business. You can do corporate.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Hey.
You know, just slide by some stuff now.
Yeah. Everything that you can do with personal credit, you can do with your business.
So you can tell me, and I'm saying this right here because it's kind of funny, right? Remember back when Jeezy did the verses, and he was talking about the different properties on, and the people automatically start Googling his name, right? And they say, "Well, we only see one property," right? You know what I'm saying? He's laughing, right? He's laughing because he understands the game, right? The game is not to have it in your name, your
personal right.
That's the game.
That's it.
You know. And if you have certain holding companies or certain companies, everybody don't know about the companies that you have. Right. They might know the common companies that you have, but they don't know about all the companies that you have. Right.
Because you can have more than one business. You don't just have to have one LLC. Right. You can have multiple.
And that's why we try to tell people, well, you have to stay out of people's pockets because you don't know what people are doing. Right. You don't know how their businesses are structured. You don't know who they are partnered with. Right. You don't know. And Master P said it best. He said, you can look at my name. Our name, he said, you probably ain't gonna see really much that I own. Right. That I probably don't really, he said, really, I really don't have nothing. Right. He said, but I can tell you this, having organizational control of companies is a lot more powerful than owning them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So shout out my boy Person Miller. You know, but that's, and a lot of times we're not educated on that. Right. We're not educated. But one movie they did, right? What's the movie? And you know, Tyler Perry, he'll throw it on people all the time. What's the movie he had with Alfred Woodard and Sanaa Lathan?
You need Bree for this one. Bree, the movie guru.
Well, anyway, the point of the movie was the mama was rich. Right. The mama had money because she had ownership in the company. But what she used, the name she used, she created the company. The white lady, you know what I'm saying, had to create this company or whatever, and she bought shares into it. Right. So she was already, the whole big company that been going on, the mother was an owner of the company the whole time. Didn't know. The black mother was. No, she knew. Oh, okay. She knew. You know, she was owner of the company the whole time. But she just had her normal simple life. She had a little restaurant and everything.
I got you.
And so it got exposed when the Cartwright guy, he tried to get his mom out. You remember the movie?
I told you Ree was gonna know. I was like, I'm not too.
But the point I'm making it is right here is like, you don't need to get stuff in your name. You know what I'm saying? Create these companies, these corporations or whatever the businesses or holding companies. And hell, name it something and not even linked to you. Something common. You know, that like a crazy name. Rodrowski and Williams or something. You know what I'm saying? Something that nobody will ever think you part of that.
But people that do, majority of the people that I follow that do personal credit, they never really push the envelope on business credit and tell people, hey, establish your business credit. Go ahead and build business credit while you're doing your personal credit. So that way you can have, you know, because what you don't want to do is help people with their personal credit, get them to a point to where they can get a high limit card. They get that high limit card. What you think they're going to do?
They're going to hit it.
They're going to use it.
They're going to hit it.
So you have to either set them up to where they can get multiple cards or you got to set them up to where they can have it on their personal and their business so one hand can wash the other.
Come on, say it again.
Because you don't want to.
She said so. Bree, B, did y'all hear that? But people don't understand that.
Right.
They don't understand that right there.
Right. Because
they don't understand that.
That's what we want to do. We want to just take one hand and wash the other. We don't want to keep coming out of our pockets using our liquid funds. We need that. We need that for something else.
Gotta have that liquid. Move that credit around a little bit.
We
move that over here.
And just use
pay that with that right there. Pay that with that. If I pay that with that, pay that with that. Come on, man. People don't understand that right there.
And that's what everybody.
I know. I know
that's what they do.
I'm telling you, been doing it for years.
That's what they do.
My old boss.
They have 15 to 20 credit lines, and I'm not kidding you. They got 15 to 20 credit lines, and they
playing ping pong.
Absolutely,
they play ping pong with it.
Absolutely.
That one hit that one.
I'm gonna use this card to pay this card. I'm gonna use this card to pay it. That's it.
But what we'll do is, no, I don't want to do that. Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
That's what we do.
Well, we so caught in the old way.
That's what we do.
We caught. No, that ain't the way I always did it.
Right.
No sub boss.
That's it. That's it.
Because we caught up in that mentality.
That's it. That's it. And it's just a lack of knowledge. It's not that it's not what we're supposed to do, because that's what they meant. That's what they do.
It is. You're right.
That's exactly
what
I
appreciate that luxury and you know what I'm saying, they had in that the family that prays. That was the name of the movie.
Oh, gotcha.
But it was a lesson. And everybody understands that Tyler Perry puts big lessons in all his movies.
Right.
I mean, the ones that hit you, you know, if you really look at it and think about it. So, and that's part of it. We have to get out of this old way of, well, I always done it this way.
Right.
Well, my mama told me this is okay. I got it.
Right.
Okay, I got
Times
it.
are changing.
Times are changing.
Things are evolving. We got to go with the time.
If you can do that with that card, go do it with that card.
Right.
Don't do it with your cash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do it with the card.
I don't know why we so caught up on spending our money. We pride ourselves on spending our money for whatever reason. I don't know why, but we always want to just use our money, and that's not what we need.
No.
Use the bank's money, please.
Come on now.
Use the bank's
money. You can say it 1,000 times,
and then pay the bank back with your money, but use the bank's money to fund whatever it is that you need to fund.
Come on now.
That's how they get paid.
We know.
They get paid off of those loans. They get paid off of you getting a credit card. That's how they stay in business, by you lending things from them. So use it.
That's what they do, right?
To your advantage, though. Use it for the right things. Don't go buy cars, clothes, jewelry, and then be sitting up there looking crazy at the end of the 30 days or 45 days when those bills come in and your jewelry can't pay that car back.
Can't do it.
You need to get something, especially if you get a high limit. You need to get something that's going to be able to help you pay that car back. Don't just keep opening up stuff and you don't have nothing coming in that's going to be an asset. You need something that's with some value to it. Don't just go buy cars. Don't just go buy clothes. Don't just go buy don't even just go buy a house. Go do something that's going to go get an investment property. Go get a clothing line. Go get something like that to where you can be able to pay those bills back. You don't want to open up all these bills and then you don't have any cash or revenue to pay them back.
Well, look, Uncle said, he out in California. He said, don't spend money. Move your money.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. That's the slogan right there.
That's it.
I be moving money, baby. You better start moving.
And that's moving your money.
That's moving. What? Come on, you better wash your hands.
Right.
But people don't understand that though, because they're caught up in some.
Don't use your credit cards.
I don't know. I can't use it. Don't money. I gotta use my cash. Do it. Oh no, I want to pay that with that. That's not really paying for it.
Right.
It is paying for it.
It is.
Trust me.
It is.
It's paying for it.
Absolutely.
But hey, the people who stay caught up in that old way of thinking, you know what I'm saying? They'll be old.
Right.
All right. So we got the business moving. We got Paydex Scores hitting, getting our numbers right. We didn't person guarantee because we're working with you. So we ain't doing no PG.
Right.
Trade lines is popping.
You can you can go get your cars.
Get your cars.
You can go get your car under your business name.
Now you said how you know? Can you talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay, go on, talk about that.
Yeah, as long as now you do have to. For my clients, I call around to dealerships. I don't know what everybody else do, but I call around to dealerships, and I've called around to a few. I've only had good luck with Ford.
Okay.
Ford said that they will accept your business credit. It doesn't have to be established for a certain amount of time. You just have to have business credit established. Okay. So depending on the car dealership, again, because business credit doesn't have really a law to it,
right?
So they can differ however they want at per car lot. So the requirements may be different here from there, but I would say if you have business credit, at least try to get your car moved over from your personal to your business. Or if you're gonna keep your personal car, if you're gonna get a car in your business, get your car in your business, let that be the car you drive. If you already have a car on your personal, rent that car out. Because they have different platforms now where you can actually rent out your car and then you rent that out for a day. That'll probably be your card note for the.
Shout out to that right now. You better stop playing.
Right.
Once again, stop playing. I'm trying to read what Auntie said. She said, invest your money in business. You have to invest yourself. Invest in the vision. And so you right, Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna stay together on that one.
Yeah, that's brother and sister.
Brother and sister, listen, they ain't play. Cause she already know. Just cause you out in California now, don't act like we'll keep it real out here.
And then he didn't call her auntie. I'm so sick of him. He played way too much.
You know. All right. So the key to it really is just one, staying educated, knowing what to do, when to do it. Okay. Learn how to wash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they can learn that by contacting you and making sure you get them right.
Right.
On all those things.
Right.
Because one, like you said, you want to make sure that if you stepped away or whatever, that a person or individual can continue on to move, you know what I'm saying, and make things happen.
I don't want to handicap nobody. I don't want you to need me to be able to function and do whatever it is you need to do in your credit. I literally teach my clients whatever it is they want to know. They know they can ask me.
Right.
Like ask me whatever. I don't like to overload people though. So I don't like to just give them too much information at once. I like to kind of feel people out, see what your concerns are.
Right.
First, I need to know what your goal is for your credit. And then I can guide you into that and kind of tell you what you need to do to be able to meet that goal in a certain time frame.
Okay.
If you joking around, that's on you. But I'm going to get my part done. So whether you paying your bills, because if me repairing your credit is not going to help you if you're not paying your bills on time.
Right.
And if you're not doing the things that you're supposed to do for yourself, I can do your credit all day and night. But if you're not listening to me as a client and be able to say, hey, I really want to take control of my life and I really want to take control of my credit, then I can't. There's not really too much I can do for you.
And the number one thing is don't be embarrassed about it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be embarrassed about it.
Especially
man.
not with me.
Just go. Most people have been in situations. If you could have been divorced and you had to go through what you had to go through in your divorce and you're gonna get hit.
No, we're not gonna say we didn't been through situation. I'm gonna be blunt with you.
Talk
I done been flat broke. So you can't come to me and be embarrassed. There's no reason why you should be embarrassed.
Listen.
Tell me what you need to do. We're going to work around whatever it is we need to work around, whatever suggestions I can give to you on how you can improve your payment methods or what you got going on. I'll give you whatever it is that you need. Whatever you need from me, I'll try to make sure.
So you don't walk the walk.
No,
you don't walk the walk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man,
for sure. I told you I got my credit fixed a couple years ago. She didn't do nothing, but I mean,
but the point being, so somebody know what they're getting. They're getting an individual who's already done walked that, boots on ground, done had it. Those things didn't happen to them. They understand. So there's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Absolutely.
And what's wrong with investing in yourself? Investing in yourself for 12 months or however long it takes,
Right.
But I could just probably ideally say if you took 12 months and say, you know what, I'm going to discipline myself for 12 months. I guarantee you can come out of some things swinging.
90 days.
Swinging, you come out swinging.
If you get focused for 90 days and just take the time with your credit and just pay your bills on time and pay your car utilization down, I guarantee you will see an increase in your credit score. Guaranteed. Just with those two things, because remember that's 30 and 35%.
Ooh.
So
we don't hit that 65% right
there. There you go. So as long as you're getting that stuff done, you're good to go.
Come on, y'all. Look at that right there.
That's it.
Look at that.
That's the key to it. Making sure your bills are paid and making sure that your card utilization is down. What
say? Repairing your credit.
Damn. No, we're not talking to him.
Repairing your credit and not paying your bills is like getting a tummy tuck and eating cake for dinner. It won't work. That's what I'm talking about. Because I know you out there in California seeing all them girls out there getting slim and eating pound cake and gaining pounds.
I love him.
Big Blake. What Blake say? That's Pop right there.
Huh?
Blake.
No, Blake. That's my former manager.
Okay.
Me and Blake me and Blake was in the same credit union together for.
Okay. That's right. That's right. That's the thing. That's the history piece. You was in the credit union.
Right. He was my manager at the credit union.
Okay. How long were you at the credit union?
How was I?
How long were you?
I was at that credit union.
In banking period.
Oh, banking period. I've been in banking since 2010.
Right. So she had, and that's what it was. Because you were talking about what you did before. So my thing about it, I said, Dad, for you to understand the kind of the bank knowledge, that bank talk,
right?
You really know,
right?
You understand it, and then for you to get into the field you got into, I said it was perfect.
That's the reason why.
you know, because like, yo, you know the behind the scene,
Right?
You know what's going down,
and that's the reason why.
You know, and it's like who? So you got somebody who was in the bank game and know the game, man. Y'all better stop playing. You better stop playing. You know the credit union bank. Come on, you can't get it. Don't get no better than that. Listen, that's why I had to have this show.
I appreciate you.
I had to have this show because I'm telling you, you killed him.
I appreciate
you killed him. Yeah, I mean, you put him in the headlock. When people see this show right here, when the people who didn't watch it live, they go back and watch it. They're gonna go back and watch it. Like you really, I promise you. I'm shoot. I know how this one person acts.
Okay.
The one who I said was MLO.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, she about to send you some people.
I just told her. She wrote me back on there. She said that I can get in touch with her.
I guarantee you, I do that.
Trust me, I am.
Do that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm never too smart to
learn. Mess around, be.
I want to learn as much as I can.
I'm talking about just people to help. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Give her clients. Like she on dish them out like
but
George.
You see what I said? I mean, I know it's about the client thing, but I'm always trying to learn something. I want to learn something.
But you would definitely learn a lot.
Absolutely.
Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm steady learning. You know, and got somebody on training ready to go do this thing. Yeah, I ain't got them training, but they training themselves.
Yeah.
We got Joni in the building. You know what I'm saying? When you came in here, what'd you say? It smelled what?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That candle hitting what? It was tearing you up. I know that's that fire.
It do.
Oh, that's that fire cast.
Don't
you know, I'm saying I got a G5 candle, one with G's on it, and then that's the fire cast one. I had to make sure which one it was. That's the fire cast. You know what I'm saying?
Johnny, make the candles.
J Love Candle Co.
Oh,
all day long.
Johnny, them candles smell.
Don't make me make it scroll against the bottom.
Is she Houston?
Yeah, she in Houston.
Okay.
You know, hold on, it's about to be scrolling across the bottom. Don't play with me like I ain't about to scroll that. You know,
scroll that because I'm gonna have to tap in.
Listen, listen. That 5 cast candle. Listen, this is the one you want. But you really want the G5. That G5 really kill them. B, the G5 is the one you want. You ain't gonna come hating on
G5.
Drew Hill. You ain't gonna come hating on my G5 candle over here. You know what I'm saying? So right there, that G5, that www.jlovecandleco.com, or you hit on Instagram at and she deliver.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's important.
Without a charge.
Make on your own.
Without a charge. You better stop. You better stop playing. You better go.
I need me some players only.
Don't play with him.
No, for real. Hit her right. Follow on Instagram right now at JLoveCandleCo. YouTube Break. I know you want a onyx candle. You know what I'm saying? We know you want one. The Drew Hill candle. Tattoo on the back candle.
Don't play with my best friend now.
You know, that's what she doing out here. They about to hit you up, Joni. Okay, what Uncle Ant say? He said card utilization is key.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look on your credit card bill, check out the close of business date, and pay up to 80% of your credit balance. It's that simple.
Don't play with him.
You better tell him what he knows what's going on. He writing for BET. You already know.
Play with him.
Listen, he already know. he know how the most struggling actors be running around there on set.
Absolutely.
They ain't got no credit. They're around there. Toe up.
Tell him again.
He said it's killed. Thank you. G5 is only available on a custom order basis. 5 cast is still available. Because G5 sold out. That's the reason why. Let me tell you, it's about to scroll on the screen here in a second right now. So Bree, why you talking about that 5? Look at that.
Don't get him hyped.
Look at that. You must have 5. Listen.
Don't get him hyped, Bree.
Because listen, Bree, that's the one y'all had in the van. And when you got here,
did smell good. The one we had in the van.
In the van and in here. Yeah, that was that G5. Listen,
okay, I remember that one.
Y'all were done. Good. I know.
That smelled good.
The G5 sold out.
Yeah.
That one couldn't keep it on the shelf. Couldn't keep the wax going.
Don't play.
Listen, yeah.
Don't play with
Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you what's going on there. She said it right there. Can't keep it in stock. I'm trying to tell you that G5, once it gets out there, they want it. B. So go and get your plate. What you call player? What you call it? Players only. We're gonna get the players only. So Joni, B gonna hit you. He trying to get that custom players only.
Look at this drip though?
I'm checking. Oh, we about to talk to him in a second now. We about to talk to him now. You know we're gonna talk to him.
Play.
We're gonna make sure this credit situation is situated out here.
Yeah.
Now, right now, if y'all look right now on the screen, you can see we got @_ rock EEE. 4 E's. Okay, but her Instagram for her company is
@FFS.
Yeah.
.LLC.
That's what it is right there now. I'm going to type it in the bottom. So it's at what again?
@FFS.
FF.
.LLC.
I'm gonna throw it in here in the highlights, everybody, so everybody can see it here. It's right there. It'll be popping up here in a second. This is where you can go if you want that expert. We talking about somebody who worked in the banking industry, who understood the bank game, understood the credit union game, understood just period. Not only personal credit, because when people talking credit repair and credit fix and all this stuff, they're only talking about fixing something, but you don't know what they're gonna get. You don't know what they're gonna do. Rocket came in here and told you, hey, I'm gonna educate you. I'm gonna do assessment. A free assessment. That's what she said now.
Yeah, you don't have to be a client to get the free
Come on now. She gonna do a free assessment for you. Now I ain't here to sell nothing to you, but I'm here to tell you something.
That's free. That's free information.
Free information. But then you can go back and watch this show again and listen. If you listen to everything she said on the show, you probably can kind of call her for real, because they're gonna really learn something.
Right.
If you talk to her, imagine you become her client, what you're gonna get. You're gonna really know the real.
Right.
And like she said, when you walk away from her, you're gonna know everything that you need to know. I can promise you right now, you can go look on YouTube today. I don't care where you look. Google credit, ask credit fix. You will not find a more thorough person to get on here and talk about credit in this situation, period. And I'll bet that on anybody. And I ain't saying it because it's on Firecast. I'm just saying it for real. There is nobody has ever said what you've said on YouTube, on Instagram, on anything. They just said, hey, I get your stuff. Look, my clients, this right here, they doing this. They popping tags. That's all they talking about. Ain't nobody talking about they educating nothing.
Right.
This is going to be one of the hottest shows out.
I
promise you. This is going to be one of the hottest shows out, because this is something that affects everybody on earth.
Right.
This affects everybody, period. This is important to everybody. If you have kids, nieces, aunts, nephews, cousins, it doesn't matter.
Right.
They all need to understand this. They all need to be educated on this. And if you don't do anything else, if you don't hire her, or if you don't contact her, I just ask you to do this right here. Send this, go down to share. You know what I'm saying? You can unsubscribe after this. I don't even care. Just subscribe long enough so you can share it. Share it and send it to somebody else, because it might not fit you, but it's gonna fit somebody else. And if you know somebody, I'm telling you right now, everybody got a phone that's sitting here watching this thing. If to share what she's saying, black out the Firecast, I don't care, but put her in, just go on your phone and text her Instagram to whoever. How about that right there? That way I ain't gotta be nowhere in the picture. Right. Just do it, because one, I want us to help one another. We have to do better. We're watching Instagram. We're watching everybody popping tags, and that's cool. Everybody riding around in the race and all this other crazy mess. And, it ain't crazy. It's what they want, and that's good. They can have it.
Right.
If they're having it the right way.
Right.
That's what we want them to do. We want them to have it, but we want them to have it the right way.
Right.
We want them to have it where they're not bleeding every month just to go be able to do it. And if you got here throwing all this cash around, listen, you got to throw like that. If you going to the strip club Friday or Saturday, I'm gonna help you out. Mm-hmm. I'll meet you at the door.
Tell them.
You coming out with some racks and stacks, just give it to me.
Tell them.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire Rocky to make sure she get your stuff right. Okay, then I'm gonna take some of the stuff I got. I'm gonna pay off some stuff I need to pay off. Okay, because one, and I ain't saying you shouldn't support the young ladies. You know what I'm saying, and the young men in the club, support them. Going to school and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, it's just really, at this point, we have to educate ourselves.
We gotta change this what we've been doing. We can't keep just, I mean, I know we got to support the people in the clubs, but we also have to support our family. We also have to support our household.
Educate.
Our parents are also getting older. So we have to think about, you know, we have to start shifting our minds a little bit and thinking more about what's going to happen later on down the line. I know right now it's cool, it's fun, but honestly, you really got to think mine going to be straight.
Yeah.
We
know he's 5 and ready to be 16.
Mama too.
We already
my
know.
mom and my dad too. They're gonna be good. But I want to make sure that y'all's families are gonna be okay. My people gonna be okay. We gonna be straight for sure. But I just don't know.
I'm in the family now. We ain't got time to play this.
Oh, you good too. You good.
I ain't got time to play with y'all.
But
I'm going over to her family because
y'all got to get this. This is very important. Y'all have to get this, and not only for yourself, but for your kids and for your family and for everybody around you. You got to get it. I know it. So these two people that's in this room with me.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. Trust me.
Stuff on stuff.
Come on now. I don't play.
Roderick, that's dad.
That's my dad.
Look, Pop said, yeah, this is awesome. Great insight, Rocky. My man, you called it real revelation ATL. You right about that, man. Because you know what's going on in the ATL. A bunch of garbage. And so think about it. If I'm in Atlanta and I'm sitting here thinking about Rocky in Atlanta, I'm reaching out to her in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Now I could have been doing everything in the world in Atlanta.
Right.
You know, I got slingshots down there. I could have been doing whatever in Atlanta, right?
Enjoying myself.
But I'm sitting here like, let me hey. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there trying to work out days. I'm like, hey, can you do this date right here? This date right here? Okay, all right. Hey, as soon as I get back to Texas, I'm gonna hit you. You know, because this had to happen. Really, this had to happen. Yeah. 100%. And I'm so glad you said it could happen today.
Right.
You know,
I thought I wasn't gonna have my girl with me today. Yeah. I thought Bree wasn't coming today.
And they threw the rain on through and everything. Shout out to the rain came through.
Look at God.
You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Now I got both. I got. These are both of my main.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this is dope. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk to B for a minute. Okay, B, what's going on, baby?
What's going on?
Man, I'm just trying to do it. Hey, can you tell everybody who you are?
My name is Brandon Chapman.
Them Chapmans is running deep around here now.
Come on now.
Play with the damn Chapmans. I'm gonna tell you that right there.
Whole name. Shout out to Chapman Bulldogs too. Before I say that.
That's my little brother.
He got some Bulldogs.
He got some Bulldogs.
He be bullying it up.
Chapman Bulldogs. What's up, baby?
You know I'm about to go there.
The whole family.
Go ahead. You keep talking. I'm going. That's the Instagram for him. Chapman Bulldogs.
Chapman Bulldogs. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Also go follow Players on the Drip on Instagram too, and check out the website too. Got drip dropping almost every week, any day now. Man, go check it out for sure.
Okay, so I'm trying to get the Bulldogs real quick. Okay, hold up now. Shoot. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, look at y'all doing a little something.
Oh yeah.
Little Roro kids. Roro must be a killer. I'm trying to find Roro right now because they said Roro kids running around here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, do we love me? Do we love? Okay. Damn, somebody got to put grandma on the floor. All the cousins get together out of there. We know how they go right there. 2 weeks and already getting in the pool. Okay, shake my head. We got Queen Royalty. Okay. Damn, that's some nice looking dogs right there.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I just got a puppy from my brother.
Doing amazing.
He just gave my son a puppy.
Okay. Man, shout out to that Chapman Bulldog. Look at got the face mask and everything.
Don't
face
play.
mask.
Face mask by B though.
You know. So you drop them face masks on them. You put them in.
Keep it out in the family.
You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it in there. That's how it has to happen. We ain't use no personal guarantee either, do we?
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out, we don't use no personal guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be act like I didn't remember what you said. Okay, look at that. Okay. Soccer pup royalties, insurance, and that's soccer. Okay, they now taught the dog how to play soccer.
Oh yeah, we'll get you right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, those nice looking dogs, man, for real. Nice looking dog. This one here, he greedy. He all up in the sink.
Yeah, that's my little brother right there.
Oh, he right there. This joker, he can't even wait no more. He want to get his food now. He said he ain't playing. Okay, all right. So I see you got some nice gear on right here now. We got some drip, and I see the drip too now.
Oh yeah, players only drip.
Players only drip. So what made you come up with players only drip?
Players only drip.
Yeah. Step on it. Slide that mic a little.
Well, really. What dude don't feel like he a player? Not for instance, women and all that. But,
okay.
You know, how you carry yourself?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's swag.
I don't look player to you. But regardless of the name being players only, this don't look. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I already told you, players.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm just talking.
I'm on your side. I'm on your side. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I feel you. But everybody can't carry it. Everybody try to carry. But you know, this is the feel I get from you. You give me that Wiz Khalifa you know what I'm saying, vibe. You know what I'm saying? Cause Wiz a cool dude. Like Wiz Khalifa.
One of my favorite
cool.
artists.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wiz, you that's who you remind me of. You know what I'm saying? Just like your mannerisms and your movement, you know what I'm saying? You know, and a little bit of what's my man name? Nipsey. You know, so I got a little Nipsey from you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so,
cool.
So Nipsey Wiz.
That's cool.
That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've been picking up.
Hey, and them player dude.
You know what I'm saying? I know. Yeah, shout out to them. Let's this all day.
I love it.
I know that's right. You know. All right. So what they can find you on what's Instagram again?
Instagram at Players Only Drip.
Players Only Drip. Everybody gonna pull it right there.
Players Only Drip LLC.
LLC, my bad. And PlayersOnly.com.
Right
PlayersOnlyDrip.com also.
Okay.
Twitter.
You got the sock game going?
Facebook, man.
Come
whatever,
on, look
man.
at that.
Oh, yeah.
He got a sock game.
Oh yeah.
Leggings.
Sweat game. Okay.
Whatever you need.
Ladies leggings.
Whatever you need.
Out the short. Go check them out, y'all.
Whatever you need.
Oh, he be clean too.
I see.
Don't play. He be
Oh
clean.
yeah, I'm scrolling my. I'm scrolling right on. Oh no, I like this right here.
Yeah, man.
Look at you. Got the backpacks.
Man, come on, man.
Come on, man.
I'm upset I ain't bring nothing for you, man. Now,
it's all good.
Now,
It's all
I
good.
see how your size was. See, I would have brought you a large, and you ain't no large for sure.
Yeah, you got the hat game ready.
Come on, man.
You ain't playing with them,
Drip. I got you. I know where you at now, so I can come drop you some stuff out.
Oh man, this is hot, and I sure enough rock it.
Yeah,
sure. I rock it because
you know, man.
I would.
Especially with that watch on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm playing now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You start playing. Yeah. You start playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see the swag in it. Nah, you
don't play with
you know what I'm talking about, Ray. Ain't talking about that, girl. Please.
Yeah. See,
come on now. See y'all, girl, please. You know what I'm saying?
He's talking about the legs.
You know, yeah, we know what I'm talking about. You already know what I'm talking about already. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, wait, my eye. You know
Look.
You know, you gotta wipe your eyes. See,
Uncle
Hill know about that.
That's a player right there.
Uncle Hill, he know about that right there. The eye white. Roger might know too, but I don't put his business out.
Don't get him in trouble. Don't get him in trouble.
Little stick.
Don't get him in trouble.
Stick tall.
Yeah.
What stick about 6'5", 6'6"?
Yeah, my dad about 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, you already know that, right? You come through 6'5", 6'6". We already know what the deal is. He steps in the room. He was stepping in the room for years. You know what I'm saying? You know, he wasn't short.
No.
You know, ever.
No.
You know, he came through when he met that height requirement.
Right.
Listen, we already know how your aunt did with your uncle over there, Bree. We already know. What was your uncle name? Who?
Kenneth.
Kenneth stepped in there. You know, I told her. I told the story. He had that height on him.
Right.
She saw Kenneth. You know, yeah, he threw. I'm gonna lock him on in because she said she locked him in. Now
she did.
She told me. She said I locked him in. It was a wrap.
Play.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so hey, so we got you right there. I'm gonna make sure I'll be scrolling you on the bottom. Anything else you want to talk about?
Man.
About that you doing, that you got going on.
Oh, I'm a basketball coach too. Also,
okay, where you coaching at?
I got a team, GSA All Stars.
GSA All Stars?
Oh yes, sir. You can look them up.
Okay, let me go see what they
too.
Okay, how old are they?
They 11 right now. They finna be 12.
Well, hold up, now we got a team for you then. Hold on, GSA All Stars.
Yeah, B used to hoop. Now he coaching.
Yeah, man.
No, okay, GSA All Stars. Let me see what we got going on.
Oh, Joni said she want a dog.
GS All Stars. Ain't nothing on here.
We gotta tell B to
get athletes. Hold on. Let me see.
We gotta tell BJ Joni need a dog. Joni, I'm gonna tell my brother to reach out to you.
Is it GS underscore All Stars?
She said I want 1 or 5. Golly. I have one, but I'm not getting another one.
See what we got over here.
Got the player phone.
Players right there, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so they pretty good?
Oh yeah. We went to Florida.
Y'all went to Florida?
Yeah.
When?
What was that, like maybe last month?
Last month. So
we went to San Antonio,
so Kendrick's sons was there in there.
Okay.
In Florida. When you was at the same time.
Okay.
Kendrick Perkins?
Yeah. See, we only team in Texas finished in 6.
They were first. They won the whole thing.
What age?
Hold on.
I'm
talking about, we got to know them age.
You say what age?
I'm about to pull it up. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Look, Ken.
You know, get real with me in the sports show.
We played 11U.
Okay, it's the JI3.
Nah, that's Texas.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a world.
Yeah, them boys.
Championship.
Yeah, them
What's
boys.
the team name?
There you go.
I forgot what they were team.
Oh yeah, JL3.
Yeah.
But see, these babies.
Yeah, but no, it's another team too though.
Okay.
So that's the younger son.
Yeah, JL3. That's
yeah.
One,
So that's the young. I'm trying to know what the other
Yeah.
No. The son is against the probably the boys. Let's look in thing.
Yeah, but
I'll find it though. But Big King, he played for the big team.
Actually, maybe not
the bigger boys.
this weekend. The weekend before last, I was coaching right behind them. They was playing in the game, and we was playing in the game at the same time.
Yeah. I forgot the name of the team is the older son, but the older son is like that age.
Okay.
And them boys be.
Yeah, JL3 a good team.
Yeah. I forgot what name of the other team. The older son played for, but handles. Them gonna be some big boys. Them boys gonna be tall.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna be. I don't know what they eating.
Almost all my boys taller than me.
But ain't got handles though.
Man,
handles. And fundamentally, these kids are like really sound with their handles.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Their handles are unbelievable.
It's too easy to go.
We wasn't even thinking about that type of stuff when we was that young. We just want to dunk. That's all we want to dunk.
I want to dunk.
We want to dunk. We weren't thinking about no handles. Listen, I get to go and dunk on you. That's how we were thinking about. Okay. All right, that's cool. So you coaching basketball, you handling, you love basketball. So you know what I'm saying? So it was your love.
Oh yeah, it was. It still is. You know what I'm saying? Just, it ain't go the way I want it to go.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. But you doing your thing. You got your clothing line popping.
Oh yeah.
Everybody can jump on that piece right there.
Man, I'm telling
you. We know your credit game strong.
Oh
yeah. We know your business credit game is strong.
Sure
you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. You got Rocky over here doing what she does, and it's just incredible.
Right.
It's really incredible. You know what I'm saying? Bree, you got anything you want to jump on? You know what I'm saying?
You want to say that, Bree? You good?
Yeah, she told the whole episode. Her episode. Everybody getting to say, I ain't even get to say nothing on the episode.
You talking about I ain't even get to say that.
Y'all holler at Bree for a workout.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because Bree killing people out there. Look, she got a couple bodies. I saw her laid out.
She killing them.
She was panning through the girl. They were on the side doing something like this, right? And she panning the camera to get to the one girl on the end. She just landed. She just landed.
No, I'm not gonna laugh because I be want to just lay there. Death Row Records is what I call Bree because I be ready to die every day.
Yeah, she busted in. Listen, I thought she a little baby drill sergeant.
You the way I be fitting in my clothes after we finish, I'll be like, okay, I'm going X more.
Hey, listen, that should be motivation right there. But you know what, Rocky, when I tell you, you have put out so much information that is going to be so helpful to people.
I appreciate it.
And the fact that this is on YouTube and people can replay it and rewind it, and it's just like this has really been a lot.
I appreciate
a lot. I'm telling you, I know my DM is gonna blow up behind this because one, the people that's gonna even get a chance to go back and see it, they're gonna go crazy because like you really put out stuff that I promise you, people are not putting out. They're not even saying because they're not teaching anything. And the fact that you did this, and I told you this before the show, there's gonna be so many people reach out to you, not even just in the fact of only for the clients, but people are gonna reach out to you who are solid people. They're good, but they want to make sure that people they know that need to connect to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you were so forthcoming. And that's what people, I tell people, sometimes we don't have to sell all aspects of everything, because sometimes if you really just tell people stuff, like people like, man, it was so insightful to them. They want more.
Right.
They want more because it was good. It was like, man, I just got that for nothing.
Right.
I can only imagine what this person can do.
Right.
And how they go about their business. You know, and I see you'll throw your stories up, a post up, and you sitting there on your computer, you might have something up there, but you over there, you working on people's stuff.
Right.
You doing your thing, staying on it. And so I commend you for that, and I appreciate you for that. I really do.
Thank you.
I really, really do.
Thank you.
And but hold on, I do got one. That's right. Shout out to Peggy Robinson.
Shout out to Peggy.
Peggy be out there selling them houses.
Peggy be selling them houses. Okay,
Peggy.
Hey, Peggy.
You need to get with Rocky right here. I'm trying to tell you, Peggy. You and your daughter.
Let's work.
Your daughter's coming on the show. My daughter, she the big real estate.
Okay.
Big dog.
There you go.
And when I tell you she be moving houses, she moving.
Hey.
She don't even play with houses. She move houses.
That's what it's about.
Your uncle said, spend money, move money.
Come on, Queen.
She move houses.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Her daughter do. She move houses too, but her daughter be moving them houses.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and because she moved them houses, she know people that need, get right.
Absolutely.
And they can get with somebody who's reputable. And that's the thing right there. So, Miss Peggy, I'm gonna tell you, Miss Peggy, this young lady right here, you need her on the team. Miss Peggy, they so big in real estate. Like her sister's a broker,
Wow.
a big time broker. So, and she's underneath her. She went to be with her sister. They doing some conglomerate big thing they about to do.
Right.
Ever been a realtor, her sister, broker, and do big things. And then I think the daughter, they about to do something.
Right.
They about to take over Texas. I think that's what they're doing. But once again, it becomes that network of people and knowing connected people, connecting the dots.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So she's definitely somebody, and I'll make sure you have her Instagram as well, her and her daughter. So
okay.
I think just like Sandra, these are people that you want to be aligned with.
Absolutely.
Because they make things happen.
Absolutely.
These $1 million circle people.
Right.
And that's what they do. All right. So hey, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. What she say? Mortgage broker and real estate broker. Yeah. Mortgage broker. Yeah. And real estate broker. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Tomorrow we have of course from Black Ink. We have Mr. Van Johnson in the building tomorrow. Not doing tattoos. He's you're about to see something real special he's about to do. A thing he really loves to do. He really loves to cook. Believe it or not. I think he loves to cook more than he likes to do tattoos. And what's that? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all come on in now. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to come to the show. You can't come to the show every day, Bree.
But she be killing
she want to eat.
She'll be killing somebody tomorrow, right?
She want to eat.
We're
gonna be working out tomorrow.
So he'll be in here. We'll have the kitchen set up on the back, so he's gonna be moving around some pots and pans and stuff like that, and it's gonna be kind of like a little production type thing that's gonna be going on. So because they're about to open up a hookah grill restaurant.
Oh, cool.
Here in Doughboy, they're about to open that up here in the next couple of weeks, and so he'll be one of the featured cooks there as well. You're not gonna have chefs there, but he's gonna be one of the featured ones doing his thing there. So he's gonna break it here, right here on 5Cast.
Come on, 5Cast.
Come on, you know how we gonna get exclusives now.
Come on, 5Cast.
We doing exclusives.
With the candles.
He'll be here doing his thing, and we're gonna have a great show. So y'all more than welcome to come back, and I'm getting that food tomorrow for real talk. You know what I'm saying? Come on back. And then we're gonna do it. But I appreciate you once again there, Rocky. Appreciate you there. You know what I'm saying, B? You know what I'm saying? The Drip, aka Player Drip.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the thing. Bree, aka Drew Hill. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see what's going on. Bro, they got me back film right here. What? Hold on, man. He gotta go film.
Now. Oh, you talking about
Nah.
You showed him on?
Ah, shoot. Get out of here. What's tomorrow?
Tuesday.
Oh, shit. I do. Okay, so we're not going to be doing
Not doing the show tomorrow?
No.
Me and Bree can come back.
Because he has to go.
Me and Bree can come cook. Me and Bree can come cook for you.
He has to go do some stuff tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It just came up just now. You just screenshotted me. Man, hold on. Let me do something real quick. But that, it's by business though. You know what I'm saying? That business card. I think he was trying to go on vacation. I don't know if he can be able to go now. Bye. Oh, we supposed to call little boy too. Justin Timberlake.
He probably gone now.
Who, Justin? What Justin be doing?
I don't know. Justin do he has a valet trash service.
Y'all do it? No, so you making that money.
Yeah, he has a valet trash service and he do a couple other things.
Yo.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man. What's going on? You on air? I'm gonna get you on the show one way or another.
Yeah, man. They finally called me with opportunity, to film in New York for some episodes. it could be something that's going, obviously turn out permanent for me.
Right.
So I know that people miss me, and they called me today, and they was just like, man, you know what? We want you to film in New York for this episode of the 18th, and then they sent me a whole itinerary to film from the 24th when I come back from church to Keiko.
Yeah.
24th to the 28th, that whole week.
I see.
In the shop. Yeah.
Oh man, shit, that's a good thing, bro.
Yeah, it's a great thing, man. I didn't want to miss the opportunity because this is like a kickoff for me to do something for my cooking finally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you was creating that opportunity for me, but when I get back, we definitely got to reschedule and do it again. I gotta do that.
Yeah.
That's like a passion of mine. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nah, that's cool. I got the people on the show right now listening, so they understand because I was just talking to them about the show for tomorrow and everything. But I happened to just look at the phone. I saw the text. I saw the screenshot, and I was smiling happy though. When I was reading the whole thing, I was smiling. I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about right there. And this,
because you're my brother, man. You got the best intentions for me. You know what I'm saying? But me, I ain't want to man. I ain't, when I commit to something, I say I'm gonna do it. That's what I do. I ain't want to let you down.
Nah, that's some good stuff right there, bro. Yeah,
man.
So that's gonna be real good right there. Ooh,
yeah. It's gonna be good for all. It's gonna be good for all of us, man. Because that it works hand in hand when you're working with some good people. You always been a good brother to me, man. Ever since the day I met you. So that network and that notoriety goes a long way when it's televised in front of millions. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely understand it. And you got to get that in, and that's what it's all about. That's what we're kind of talking about today, as far as connecting people up to the right people. And this young lady here, who, when I tell you, she really educates on the power of knowledge about credit and as far as understanding credit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has ever kind of pushed it out here like the way she pushed it. And so the people I've connected her, I'm linking her with some people who are on point, who really gonna make sure that she takes things to the next level for real. And that's part of that network that me and you talk about so much. So so she's gonna be good.
Well, that's good, man. Like the power of credit. I wish it was taught in schools, man, when we was coming up, because man, if we knew exactly how important that is, man, we would have had it together way before we had it together in my, me personally in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? So I just got my credit together, man.
Right.
So it's about what you know and who you know and how you put it out there, man. So you got a great platform to continue to inspire people and put people in the right positions to where they can continue to grow with what they're doing and in their business and venture. So. Man, let's keep doing you, bro. I'm with you, man. You already know. I got you, man.
Okay, bro. Hey, well, you be safe up there in New York. You know what I'm saying? Tell C's I said, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
I got you, man. Yeah, sir. I'm packing my stuff now, man. I'm getting up out of here.
Okay, man. All right, be cool on that flight tomorrow and everything, man.
For sure, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Bro. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Van Johnson. Black Ink. Houston, he be shooting up in New York. You know what I'm saying? Black Ink, New York. He be shooting these for the rest of the week up in New York. You know what I'm saying? With C's and everything. So, like I said, when the things are set forth, when millions and millions of people watch a show, you feel what I'm saying? So that only elevates you further.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so because he was part of, he was Black Ink Chicago. And everything, and owning Black Ink Houston down here, but to like people die to go get on Black Ink New York, right? Because that's the Mecca. That's where the show started. So to even be able to come shoot there, and you already know you shooting, you know what I'm saying, all these things in these days, it's gonna happen. They're gonna pull you in, you know what I'm saying, and that's what you want. That's what you want, and that's gonna be able to make everything else pop out the way it pops out. So when he does come back so we can do the cooking thing, it's gonna be popping. It's gonna be popping, and I'm sure you can get a chance to highlight that, you know what I'm saying, on the show up in New York. So that's good right there. So that's good. So I'm gonna be chilling tomorrow. That's good. No show. That's what I'm talking about.
Chilling.
I'm chilling because it's people that want to come on the show with her, but I only want to do 2 shows this week. So
Von Jones.
So many kind of cheap, huh?
Von Jones, his name.
Van Johnson.
Van Johnson.
Yeah.
Man, Van Johnson. If you get back on here and you look at the YouTube, go look at Players Only for all y'all that Black Ink need some of this.
That's what I'm talking about.
You better tell him.
There you go. See?
I let credit, babe.
Once again, it's the connection.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you gotta mess with the old school dudes too.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Don't be sleeping on those school dudes. Don't sleep on us. You know what I'm saying? So don't sleep on us. We connected. That's right. Hey, I appreciate y'all. So there won't be no show tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be chilling and I'll get some things ready that I need to get ready anyway. In fact, I think I'm gonna be heading out of here probably next week. I'm gonna go to the East Coast for about a week. And on some business. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be on the East Coast next week. You know what I'm saying? For a few days, probably about a week, probably. That just came up a little while, maybe a couple hours ago. So, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing. So, hey, I appreciate y'all. I look forward to talking to you. Anything you want to put out, Rock, before we roll?
I gave it to him.
You did. You put it there, girl. You dropped that damn thing on him. You dropped the damn bomb on him tonight.
And you already put my information as to where they can find me. So if they want to reach out to me, they already know. Just reach out to me and I'll get you started.
And they're gonna reach out to you. I promise you. Right. I promise you they reaching.
Even if you don't get no service, at least get a free credit assessment
and
find out what
don't
your
worry
credit
about the reach is already reached. Like. The reach is already reached. Trust me. You already gonna be in reach. Right. So hey, we're gonna roll out of here with some of that new era. You know what I'm saying?
Not the new we can drink.
Not a new era. That's the song of the It's the King of North Cat, baby. Take wheel. Everybody take wheel. Come on. Take wheel. Take wheel. Everybody take wheel. You got to speak to me, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up. I'm in the club, nigga, talk with the long barrel. When the music stops having second, not Christmas carols. People hate me, man, I really do know why. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck's supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my indicator family and I don't get people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them jeans, the mini shoes. For party nigga, I was too thugged up for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now in they mama's living room in a nice urn. Fuck you your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your lap, now hold that thought. Motherfuckers, the beginning of a new era. Say we're getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ending, bitch, it's the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Say we're getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ending, bitch, it's the beginning. This is just for my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a next turn. I got connections with the real fucking black mob. And I'm trying to get it right for my man God. So anytime I don't believe me, that is no problem. Niggas will torture your ass, you wish they fucking rob you. Menace to society, that's my favorite one. Desert Eagle 50 caliber, that's my favorite gun. My next is running, yes, I'm gunning for the fucking dome. You the homie kid, cause you always running fucking home. MBK other boy, your house will clap it up. I run my mouth like a big booty bitch, I can back it up. Try niggas on pickups just like they did in Jasper. Keep fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper. You gon' be in the casket, people trying to coffin on you. But so many hoes ain't like it can play golf for you. Motherfuckers, the beginning of a new era. Jay will getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ending, bitch, it's the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ending, bitch, it's the beginning. Fuck that shit, boy, I'm tired of being nice. White shit in your head, this Mac is not a fucking life. I keep the termites fed like a pistol, stay with some lead. Like Marita, dog, stay with some bread. I lived in the trailer, not no projects. It still got them, but you wouldn't run on my set. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell out my snitches, head two fucking moms. Niggas tell on me, goddamn, they drop the fucking down. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch, young ready strap, but they don't fucking understand to get the bitch to that head, that gun clap. This the beginning of a new era. Jay will getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ending, bitch, it's the beginning. This is the beginning of a new
Jay was getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me or hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ended, bitch.